happened in the Staples Center last night?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
No.
I don't because I went to sleep, but I thought maybe you had stayed up and watched. Do you even know? You don't even know what I'm talking about, though, but that's all right.
Do you know where the Staples
that's
Center
nothing
is?
new.
Have you heard of the Staples Center?
Do you know what Staples are?
It's the easy button, right? Easy
yeah,
to
that's
push.
right.
Yeah,
It's not where you get Post-its.
Oh.
Factory outlet for Staples.
Isn't that basketball event type something stuff?
Well, it's an arena, yes. They do all kinds of events there, yes. They even have Monster Truck there, Terry.
Do they really?
Wow. I mean, they
That would have been better to have that last night.
Yeah. Did you stay up for that, Stephen?
Actually,
Was it the
when
Huskies?
Huh? What is?
Well, when I went to bed, they were ahead. In my mind, it's a win.
Yes.
Oh.
So whenever you turn your set off, that's when the game ends?
Yeah.
And they were up by how much when you...
11 at halftime there.
And you went to sleep at halftime?
Yes.
So they won by 11. All right, never mind.
Yes.
All right.
So we're moving on.
They were up by 13 in the second half. The point guard for Oregon got kicked out of the game. Is that what you're telling me?
Early in the first half.
Yeah, that was not good.
What do you mean that was not good? What happened?
He pummeled Appleby with his elbow on purpose. Just drilled him, flat out drilled
Why?
him right in the face. Because Appleby did one to him earlier that was not on purpose. And they've hated each other since high school. They played against each other in the state championship.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So it was a brawl?
So Appleby
at
got
Staples
2 stitches and a bloody lip.
Yes.
Oh,
And
really?
a bloody nose.
He came back, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it was really ugly.
Yeah, but that was very obvious. Appleby should charge him with assault.
But the Huskies start coasting in the second half. They're not a team that's capable of coasting, Terry.
Not good coasters?
Not great coasters.
Oh, yeah.
And they wound up losing to a much inferior team and are out of the Pac-10 tournament, Terry.
Are you serious?
Not the big dance, the Pac-10 tournament.
But
not
still,
nearly as
isn't
big
that,
a deal. They're
I know,
going to
but,
the big...
but still, they should be, right? Because they're
Well,
like...
they're definitely going to the big dance. It's just their seed just slipped from like a 4 to... Steve Kelly in the paper says from a 4 to a 8.
An 8,
He's
wow.
way off.
Tell him
Maybe
to
a
color
5.
his hair again and move on with his life.
Wow.
4 to a 5 or a 6.
Wow.
Probably a 6.
Had they been
6
in
at worst.
Had they been in the Pac-10 tourney, what would it...
They were in the Pac-10 tournament.
I
They
mean-
just got eliminated last night.
Everybody gets in, though. That's cool.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
First year.
I
they-
got it.
Yeah, they lost in the quarterfinals. Their
But-
first game of the Pac-10 tournament. Terry.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
wow.
I blame Bob Wagner.
Dad calls all
That's
the way
right.
around.
And Bill Levy. But I didn't watch the game.
Wow.
And I didn't. It's not like I assumed they were going to win, so I just said, they'll probably win, and I'll watch later games. But this is definitely a kind of a trap kind of game. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. They've fallen into plenty of those this year. 2 against Wazoo.
Mm-hmm. You heard of Wazoo, Terry?
No.
Oh, jeez.
It's the factory outlet center for Staples.
That's right. Staples is where everyone from Wazoo goes to work after that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's for sure. Huh?
Oh, jeez.
It's the easy button.
Yes.
That's what gets us every time.
Terry had one on her ass in college.
Oh, Lord.
The T-Man. Q93.
Is domestic diva Martha Stewart getting domestic with a new man?
Oh, really? Where'd you hear that?
Oh, jeez. Man, what a lucky guy, huh?
Yeah.
Got a new boyfriend, Terry.
Wow.
Martha Stewart has a new boyfriend.
Exciting.
Isn't
for
that
her.
exciting?
Woohoo!
Who's the lucky guy?
Wow.
I don't know.
Weekends will be fun around that house.
Yeah,
for him.
she's so hot. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe he beat me to her.
We heard Martha and extras exposing the cash king who's rumored to be her new boyfriend.
Right.
Here he is, tech whiz Charles Simone.
Oh, jeez.
And Forbes
They call him Phony Simone, Terry?
Oh, really?
He's full of baloney.
That's right.
Here he is, tech whiz Charles Simone.
Right.
And Forbes magazine's Matthew Miller gave extra the lowdown on his fortune.
He's worth $1 billion. Martha Stewart has since dropped her net worth to $500 million. So now I guess she's dating up and dating a billionaire.
She made it back by bringing him into the fold.
Wow.
She lost a lot of money in her little scandals, Terry.
Yes.
But that's nothing one good screw can't fix.
Right. Now
Right.
she's got a billionaire.
She knows how to, when in doubt, work it with the VJ.
Go ahead, Martha.
Yes.
They taught you well in jail.
I'm not
didn't
going to
they?
let them just take away half my worth. I'm going to make it back and then some.
Right.
He's a Microsoft guy, too.
Oh, is that right?
That is correct.
Wow.
Tech whiz.
He's number 746 on the Forbes list.
Wow. Maybe we'll see Martha over here in the Northwest then.
That means she tried 745 guys before she got to this guy.
Nah, you don't fit, and you don't fit.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Oh, Terry, maybe that's your line. I don't know about Martha. I don't know about the Wizard's
Line from her show.
$1 million. So now I guess she's dating up and dating a billionaire.
Right.
Hey, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, right?
Oh, well, I guess you would know. There it is.
Way to go, Martha.
Martha Stewart.
Happiness to you.
It's young love, Terry.
Oh, so
she's
sweet.
special. Holding hands.
Young love 70-year-old style.
Now it's time to go to the backyard to collect pine cones for the holiday wreaths.
Shut up.
You stupid bitch. Lay down and screw me.
God, leave me alone.
You think that may happen, if not today, then by this time next year, Terry?
Yeah.
If they're still going out?
Sure.
Nightmare.
I don't think she's like that at home. It's all put on.
She thinks crafts are stupid like
Yeah,
everybody else.
She's fake.
She has everybody else come do it for her. Oh yeah, let's do this together.
You know, you could buy a wreath. Little kids in China make these.
Yeah, with your $1 billion, why don't you go buy a wreath? Quit making stuff. Nobody does that.
Well. Terry, I'm very happy for Martha Stewart and Phony Simone there. What else is what else is going on in the world? It's a Fractious Friday, don't you know?
Wow.
Fractious.
I'm going to take qualifiers all through the morning.
Wow, the whole morning?
We're going to put more asses
All
on the
morning?
We're going to put more asses on the T-Man's party plane today,
How
Terry.
many asses do we exactly have
I
on
would-
the plane?
I've been asking for a head count as far as the T-Man's party plane. No one seems to have a hard number.
Really? Well, we need a hard number.
Oh, jeez. Terry needs a hard number.
Give me the hard number.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing lower than 6.
Like, that's going to make a dent. How about nothing lower than 9?
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
All right, we'll get you a hard number, Terry.
thank
We
you.
know how bad you want it.
Yes.
All right.
I'll be satisfied then.
Okay. Yes.
More news about Britney Spears. Again, she is denying the whole pregnancy rumors. However, looking chubbier than ever in Hawaii, where she's been in Maui with K-Fed for since the first of this month, I guess.
Okay, Fed vacation.
Yeah.
The antidote for civilization.
Okay.
Anyone know what that means?
No.
No, sir.
No one
But that's
remembers
a nice little tune for
No
you.
one remembers the Club Med commercials? Or maybe that was just not on the West Coast. You weren't Club Med people?
No. I
don't think we're Club Med.
I don't think
we
we're
are.
Club
I don't think they targeted you as potential
We're campers.
clients.
Yeah, we're campers.
Terry thought it was for doctors only, so she could listen.
Right.
They used to have these commercials on the East Coast for single people to go on vacations to meet. It would be like perfect for Marie.
Uh-huh.
There used to be stupid commercials with people like meeting each other on the beach, and then you'd hear the jingle in the background. The Club Med vacation. The antidote to civilization.
That looks good, but I'm not a doctor. Damn.
So that's why I knew. That's why I only sang it half-heartedly when I sang the K-Fed vacation, because I knew you guys wouldn't know that.
Right. Because we were all looking
They
at you
still
like,
have Club Med? Is that a real thing?
I don't think they have Club Med
They
anymore.
still do.
do they really?
They still have Club Med?
Yeah.
Well,
And it's still a singles connection thing?
it's not
Or is it more like
completely
couple?
for singles, but that's really the people who go. People who go are desperate singles
Right.
who whose parents want them out of the house.
Wow. So they pay for it and say, see you later. guys."
They're in their early 30s and they're still living at home. And those kind of people. Like Jimmy Fred would have been a definite
Been a Club Med guy?
Yeah, Club Med guy. I'm sure he went on a few of them actually.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yes.
Where's Club Med?
They're
Well,
all over
they
the
send
place.
you all over.
Oh, really?
But is it an inclusive type thing?
Yeah, it's
Everything
expensive,
It's a
inclusive?
package kind
Yeah.
of vacation deal, and it's designed to put single people together
Right.
on vacation.
Wow.
So when you're sitting
At a
at the
beach.
when you're sitting at the pool or you're sitting in the under the umbrella at the beach, you have something in common with the person next to you because they're as desperate as you are.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you guys can start the conversation that way. So you came because you're just as desperate as I am, right?
Yeah. Well, that goes without saying, so you don't even say it. But you guys were so busy camping
Yeah.
that
Yeah, we were.
they never targeted you out here.
Right.
Digging for clams and stuff.
So you missed out on the Club Med commercials.
Damn it.
But I'm bringing it right to you,
Well,
Jim.
thank
nice.
you.
Yes.
Gosh.
The antidote to civilization.
Wow. I'm hooked. You got me.
All right.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Party plane to Club Med.
Yes. Don't you wish you were a desperate single now, David? No, maybe you are. Anyway.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means.
Anyway, she's even
You
abstaining.
went to sleep at halftime?
I did, yeah.
I don't even understand the point of watching a half of basketball if you can't watch it to its conclusion.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh.
Actually, now that I think about it, but I
after
T-voted
I
in
said
case,
that.
hoping that they would win and I could, watch the rest of it. But
Well, this is not going to hurt them at all. They get Now's a little extra rest. They drop a seed or two. Big deal. They're making it in the paper like it's some huge catastrophe. It's not.
It is kind
Well,
of.
No,
but
it's
shouldn't
not.
you- but
I'm telling
shouldn't
you,
you
it's
play
not.
every
it's
game
a
is-
meaningless when it comes down to it. When you look back on the season, you never think of the Pac-10 tournament. You think about the big dance.
I understand
How they
that.
do in the big dance is all that's going to matter. If they won the Pac-10, does anyone really remember they won the Pac-10 tournament last year? No. You remember how disappointed you were when they lost in the Sweet 16 because they were supposed to go further. If they lose the Pac-10 tournament in the first round this year, like they did, but then they go on to do much better in the big dance, it's going to be considered a much more successful season. The Pac-10 tournament is meaningless when it comes down to it.
Okay.
This is actually probably a good thing when you think about it. They get extra rest now.
Sure.
They can come back to campus, chill out a little bit. Any sore knees can be taken care of. They can get
Right.
a little more laid, get more relaxed,
Yeah.
and get ready for the real tournament.
Okay.
The real tournament is the big dance, Terry. I predict they're going to go further this year than last year.
But they can't boast in
Grade
any
eight.
games. See, that's the
they,
thing.
They know,
They
and
better
and,
not.
and that's why this
right?
kind of loss at this time of the season can actually act as a wake-up call. They had just won 6 straight.
Right.
You tend to start thinking you can just coast through times like this.
Shame on you.
This is perhaps a blessing in disguise when it comes down to the entire scope of the season.
Okay.
Yeah, but lose tonight, not to the jackasses from Oregon.
Oh, okay, well, you hate Oregon. That's your little thing, and I'm sure it's a lot of people's little thing, but
Sounds like Oregon doesn't like Huskies.
Well, sub 500 team, that's not good.
the dude on the Oregon team, I didn't see the game, but the guy you're describing getting thrown out as a senior, he was willing to pretty much end his college career by being ejected.
All worth it to him.
Because they ain't going to the NIT. I'll tell you that. If they lose last night, they ain't going to the NIT.
Nope.
So he was pretty much willing to be ejected in his final game of his college career, and
That's
then
what it
that's
looked
it for basketball. That's the way he wants to go out.
That's the way it looked like. It's shocking that he would do that.
It's pretty interesting.
Wasn't even trying to hide the elbow at all. Mm-hmm. I mean, he just walked up and drilled
He
him.
must really hate the ginger kid. On the Huskies, Terry.
Yeah.
Because he elbowed Appleby and got ejected right then and there. Probably he may be even suspended for tonight.
He probably
He
will
is.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is?
He already is?
Yeah.
They announced that?
That's what it said on the AP this morning.
Well, you may want to. You don't sound 100%.
Well, I'm surprised that you didn't know that.
You're the
so
newscaster.
I'm looking it up because
Okay.
you didn't sound convinced.
I didn't hear anything about it.
Okay.
You said he is. I asked you if you were sure, and you don't sound sure.
Yeah, well,
You are the news guy.
I'm looking it up.
You can't just throw things out there like that.
Okay, well, then I won't.
Do you want any credibility whatsoever? Do you care?
No.
Okay.
I do not care.
Mm-hmm. So what were you saying now, Terry?
Oh, Brittany. Nothing big.
that's right.
She's just
She's
denying
getting-
the whole pregnancy thing. And
Yeah,
she's
she'd
just a
rather
fat
have people.
cow.
She'd rather have people believe she's getting chubby.
Right.
Well, then maybe that's the case because I don't see why you'd rather people think that you're chubby than you're pregnant.
I don't either. But apparently, too, she's not even drinking alcohol. I don't know about the whole smoking.
Why'd you print me out here, Pasty Club Med? Oh, thank you so much.
He is such a thorough
Yes,
producer.
Terry, we can go to Sandpiper, Florida.
Really? What's
Yes.
in Sandpiper, Florida?
A big, adventurous vacation awaits us.
Really?
A
Like?
marathon of magical attractions.
Yeah?
Vacations come alive in the abundance of the warm Florida sun. Wow. For more info, click here. Okay. You know what?
What?
I think we should all chip in and buy one for Pasty.
Oh.
Maybe that's why he printed it out.
Yeah.
The Club Med vacation. The antidote to civilization.
He wants to
I
go
want
to,
this one right here.
He wants to go to Sandpiper, Florida.
Nah, I don't see that for him. I see the Columbus Isle, little Club Med luxury destination.
Oh.
You a Columbus Isle guy?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Probably more than Florida.
If he can't bring sissy, he's not interested.
No.
No, I like the other chicks.
I'm going to see what other destinations they have here. Is this
Ixtapa, Mexico.
I love that
Oh,
restaurant.
nice.
Ixtapa.
sounds nice.
Some
Sounds
girl
beautiful.
starts coming on to him. Ixtapa. I'm not that kind of guy. It starts at $12.25 a person. Sounds pretty costly, but everything's included, including the condoms.
Whoa.
I don't think drinks are included, though.
Oh. They never are, are they, Stephen?
No, they never
You
are.
learned the hard way years ago. You drink in full.
Yeah.
There's one in Bora Bora you should go
Well,
there.
have you
Bora
usually,
Bora.
my point, Stephen, the reason I question it is usually suspensions don't come down that quick. Usually they don't suspend you for the next game on the spot.
That's why I had to go back to the story and make sure I read it correctly.
Yeah, I think you're probably wrong, but now it sounds like you got a little more confidence. So has it been announced that he's suspended or no?
Well, do you want me to read what the story says?
Please do.
It says the referees ruled at fighting, resulting in an automatic one-game suspension for knocking Brooks out of tonight's game against California.
So it's automatic. They don't even have to review it.
Wow.
So he's knocked out. His career's over. They ain't winning tonight.
Right.
They've had their run. Who do they play tonight?
California.
Wow.
Yeah,
The Golden Bears.
Who was the guy? What was the guy's name? Brooks? Is that
Aaron
him?
Brooks. Yeah, he's an idiot.
Oh, wow. Okay,
he is. I mean,
Hotshot.
that was pretty stupid.
And he's from the
No
state.
doubt. No doubt. It was very
And Hotshot is expecting as soon as he walks back into Washington State territory, he's going to beat his ass, Terry. That's what it sounds like to me.
Whoa,
I'm
I
going
know.
to give him an elbow when I see him.
Well, that is
That's a lot bigger elbow than Applebee's was capable of giving him. I'll tell you that right now.
Those are the smallest elbows ever. Applebee's.
Yes,
He picked on
well,
the littlest guy in the whole league.
He wasn't really doing anything either.
Applebee's more famous for ribs
I
than
know. I
elbows.
was going to say.
What's that now, Stephen?
Didn't seem like Appleby really meant to do what happened.
Yes, that's what we've been hearing.
Big old bully, that Brooks
I know.
guy.
Tell you.
Instead of focusing on the negatives, let's focus on Ixtapa in Mexico. For
Oh,
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Right.
And it's $12.50?
Can you see yourself meeting someone there? Can you open your mind and go by yourself or no?
I mean, anything's possible, but
Well, it's only $300 a piece, right?
So used to going on vacations with his family that this is a fish out of water kind of moment.
But maybe he needs that just to
You
kind of...
think? 29-year-old single virgin?
it would be a little weird to be there by myself.
Okay. You wake up, roll over, no sissy, just complete fish out of water moment.
You want me to pay for my own dinner? Come on.
All dinners are paid for. Oh, yeah, all dinners are paid for.
The whole
Yeah.
thing,
I'm
and
going.
it's all inclusive.
Yes.
Go to Brazil. I can go to
Oh, put him in Brazil.
Oh, I'd go to Brazil, man.
a lot
Yeah.
of places.
How much is Brazil?
Frickin' hotties down there, paced a lot.
A bunch of pale people like me coming from the
Ah,
States.
yes.
Tourists.
You may stand out.
What's the jingle again?
Oh, jeez.
Something
we do it
from
again.
Civilization?
The antidote.
Antidote.
The club. Tell me it's not catchy. Tell me you're not going to be singing it all the way home. The Club Med Vacation. Go on, Betty.
The antidote for civilization.
Close enough.
Yeah, close.
The antidote to civilization.
Yeah.
We call that the woods here.
But you gotta, you gotta see the people walking on the beach to finish off the visual that goes along with the audio there, Terry.
Are they holding hands and all
Well, they're just kind of like meeting, but like obviously liking, wanting, and
Desiring.
enjoying
Yeah.
that they found each other on the vacation, if you know what I'm saying.
Sweet. Yeah.
You know, fast forward 5 minutes, they're fisting each other. But
Wow. Fisting
for that
each other.
moment, they're like they're like poolside, eating an hors d'oeuvre,
Right.
introducing themselves to each other, and being like, "Oh, did I make the right choice to come on this trip?
Oh, yeah.
This is Mrs. Right, and he's Mr. Right." That's
We're right together.
yes, that's the visual they give you.
So let's go fist each other.
The antidote to civilization.
The T-Man.
Michael Jackson has to shut down Neverland. California authorities just fined him $169,000 for not paying his employees or maintaining proper insurance.
His employers have been working there the past 3 months, haven't gotten paid, Terry.
Wow.
I don't even know why they're showing up to work. Yeah. I mean, what? They're sitting there every day going, should we even turn on the first wheel today?
You got to turn it on.
I don't think anyone's going to ride it.
All right.
Hey, I read the story. There's been like 69 employees showing up on a daily basis doing nothing. And they haven't been paid for 3 months in there, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to get their money now. I say you shouldn't get a dime. How difficult is it to realize Michael Jackson's gone?
Yeah, he's in Europe,
He's
and
in
that's
Europe.
where he'll stay.
He ain't coming back.
Right.
One of you show up to feed the animals, the rest of you go home. I feel bad for the animals, Terry.
Oh, I know. That is
They got the
sad.
love and attention from Michael every morning for so many years.
Yeah. Hopefully one of the zoos will take them in. Cause,
Well,
I just let him go.
just let him go in the wild of L.A.
yeah. Let them go, Stephen.
Yes.
Go, elephant, go.
Be free.
Just open up the gates and let them go where they may.
Right.
All right. As long as you're willing to handle the call when a 70-year-old lady calls, says there's an elephant in her backyard.
Well, it'd be
Steve.
kind of entertaining, though. They could put, like, little cameras on them and see where they end up. Good reality show.
Yes. Wow. You
See
are
what
on
it's
to
like when the
something.
tranquilizer gun hits them?
How about we see what's another good reality show, what it's like when a tranquilizer gun hits you?
Oh, well. I think it'd be more entertaining with the Neverland animals, but
Okay, well, speak for yourself. 3 months they've been showing up to work.
That's
And I don't get why, Terry. How much of a brain surgeon does it take to realize nothing's going on in Neverland anymore?
I know.
You ain't bringing any kids around.
No.
Those days are over.
Yeah, we're all done.
Mm-hmm. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, everybody go home and stay there.
They're probably like, hey, you think today's the day we should steal that Platinum Thriller album?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should.
No kidding.
You know the cops are just going to seize it soon anyway. Well, we might as well have it.
Right.
Kind of cool to go through his house when he's not there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Emmanuel Lewis.
Oh, geez.
It's in the cupboard.
Yes.
Drinking all his Jesus juice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
Open up another box. Grossa Lube and Urkel. Very nice. Okay. Very good. What else is going on, Terry?
Well, Being Bobby Brown is going to return for a second season on Bravo.
Second season's only been on one season?
Yeah, and it is a nutty show. If you've
geez.
never watched it. I have, so it's just...
Well, he's not with Whitney anymore, so...
Yeah, that's what they're...
Who Whitney?
With Whitney?
Yeah, Whitney.
That's her name.
Yeah.
They
So
said...
he's going to pick up chicks in the next season, huh?
Yeah, that's what they're saying is going to happen.
Yes.
That truly you're not going to see her very much, and even though they're trying to dispel the rumors that they're split up...
Whitney.
They truly are living apart, and yes, he's going to be trying to mac on ladies.
I like the white version of Being Bobby Brown. It's called Beyond Bonaducci. What is it called?
Oh,
Yeah, Being Bonaducci.
Being
Isn't it, or
Bonaducci,
something?
yeah.
Something Bonaducci.
Yeah.
That's what Gay will look like when he loses weight.
Yeah, he's crazy too.
Wow, it's a when he loses weight now.
When?
Boy, have you moved to the other side.
Well, he has to, right? He can't eat.
Not necessarily.
Oh.
He's got to still be disciplined.
Imagine if he didn't.
He's got to do the right thing.
I actually talked to someone yesterday who knows someone who lost 5 pounds.
And that's it?
Yeah, because they were able to eat, which is bad. You know, if you have complications, it's actually better. But this woman, no, it's true. This woman was able to eat, so she lost 5 pounds. So she just continued to eat.
Not exactly what you expect from your $23,000 surgery, Terry.
No.
5 pounds.
Wow.
You could lose that in a sauna for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Well, at least you don't have to worry about your skin all getting flapping.
There's the bright side,
Yeah.
Terry.
Right, but you're still 900 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
My skin's not hanging,
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
but I can't move.
Jeez, really? 5 pounds?
All right. Well, that's an interesting little...
So it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Most people just can't stomach the food literally. They throw up every time. So
Okay, good. That's what you got to
hopefully
hope for.
Yeah, no, you do.
That's the goal. To be vomiting nonstop.
If Gay can eat, it doesn't hurt. It's on.
Something tells me he'll find a way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think he'll freak out after a couple of...
Cheeseburger suppositories or something.
Oh, geez. But he's supposedly home this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And resting comfortably in his West Seattle bedroom.
Oh, yeah. Palatial estate.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't come by, G-Man.
He's here.
What else is going on, Terry?
An update for you on the Heather Locklear, Richie Sambora divorce case. As it is,
I don't really give a crap
you
at
don't
this
really
point.
care?
No, not really.
Oh.
Let's find a qualifier
Okay.
for this morning to start out a Fractus Friday. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. That's toll free. 1-866-663-T-Man. Who wants a shot at being on the party plane? You know, that plane takes off not too far from now, Terry.
No, I know,
We
and
are
that's why I asked for a hard count, and I still have yet to get a hard count.
I'll work on it. Yeah. We'll let you know.
Because, well, I mean...
But the space is limited, although there are more seats than should be open at this point. Mm-hmm. We got to pick some winners, Terry. We got to fill this plane. Can't have Terry Free having a row all to herself on a Southwest airline plane.
Oh, gosh, no.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, hello.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Is this the T-Man?
Yes.
Can I qualify for Vegas?
I don't know. Natalie, hello.
Hi.
Wait, she expect me to carry the load here, Terry?
I know. Can you have a conversation, too?
Yeah, can you say
Good
something?
morning.
Yes, Natalie.
What does she think? It's the
I said
T-Man
good
show?
morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Natalie.
Okay, so I'm calling to see if I can qualify. And remember, it was me that called the other couple days ago, and you said that I can qualify. It's okay. Okay, do you remember the other day I called?
Blake, hello.
Obviously
Sounds like
not.
And we won't remember this one either.
Blake?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm well. And you?
What can we do for you, sir?
Well,
Besides
I'm
the
trying to
fact we
qualify like
wanna
every other
qualify.
crackhead.
Fine. Tell me about yourself, Mr. Crackhead. Go ahead.
I am a substitute teacher, and I'm trying to get out of Seattle.
All right, well, that's interesting, Terry. Why don't people just say, T-Man, I'd like to qualify. I'm a substitute teacher. I do this, that, and the other thing. I enjoy water sports and camping. And
Right.
I have,
I'm an Aries.
I have nobody in my life right now, but I'd like to meet someone. Maybe this could be my Club Med vacation kind of thing.
I was just going to say, you can send me to Club Med. That's
All
fine.
right, well, that's not going to happen. So you're a substitute teacher where?
Marysville.
Mm-hmm. And do the students get all excited when they see you come take over the class, or they don't know?
Oh, you bet. You know it.
Mm-hmm. Why
Yes,
is
they do.
that?
Why?
Yes.
I'm just an all-around good guy.
Oh.
What age do you substitute for? What grade?
High school.
Oh.
When you're a substitute, you pretty much have to take what they give you, right?
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
don't just
I'm
substitute
doing,
for one
home ec
grade or
today.
one class. You go pretty much K through 12.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. You just got to know it all.
I do.
All right. We can see that. And your
Well,
name
see,
is...
I've been trying to qualify. I was trying to qualify for my Seahawks tickets months ago.
All right.
It's just really hard to get through to you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to imitate me, Blake?
Uh-oh.
That's hard to hear.
Well, you heard the mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
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 I guess he is going to try to imitate.
You got a girlfriend, Blake?
No, sir.
How come?
Rolling solo.
I understand. Why is that?
Well, work and snowboarding gets in the way.
When you're not substituting, you're snowboarding.
I'm not what?
Oh, jeez. When you're not working, you're on the slopes.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
And you can't find time for a woman, or what? You're not interested in women? What's the deal?
Well, I'm interested, but, I got to pick out my priorities right now. It's snowing.
And you meet a woman, you say, I'm sorry, I would like to maybe see if you're the kind of woman I'd be into, but my priority is snowboarding and substituting, so I can't even talk to you.
Well, if the right woman comes along,
What's the right woman, Blake?
Girl should be, in Vegas, I think.
Yes.
Probably working at Pussycat Dolls or something.
He sure as hell knows she's not here. Blake, you sound like a dork, but I'm going to qualify you, all right?
Wow. Oh, great. I appreciate it.
Yeah, right, whatever. Hang on, all right, buddy?
Thank you.
All right, it's Blake, Pasty. Pick up on Blake.
Oh, pick up on Blake.
Blake.
In more ways than one.
I thought you were a goner there.
Uh-huh.
Whoa.
He's right. I thought he was a gunner, too.
I did, too.
Mhm.
I really did. I was
Blake
like...
brings nothing to the table. Maybe that's
Zero.
part of the reason we all thought he was a goner.
Yeah, probably.
And yet, well, why not?
He could be the most fun one down there.
No, it's not going to happen.
Doubt it.
Let's put it this way: if Blake actually finds a way to get on that plane, no one I know of is going to talk to him.
Okay.
All right.
No talking to Blake.
No, I don't see why you would.
Nerd.
The T-Man.
Cigarette sales are going down. A new report says 378 billion cigarettes were sold in the U.S. last year.
Right.
Now, according to the National Association of Attorneys General, that's the lowest number since 1951.
Oh, gee, sounds like a lot to me, Terry. How many cigarettes they say were sold? 300
billion, yeah.
378 billion cigarettes were sold in the U.S. last year.
Oh, actually, when you break it down, though, that's just Pasty and 3 of his friends, Terry.
Oh, wow.
Wow. There's 20 in a pack.
Everybody else quit, huh?
And he smokes a lot of packs a day.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it takes commitment to get those yellow fingernails going. So, 378 billion cigarettes may sound like a lot, but it's a big decline.
378 billion cigarettes were sold in the U.S. last year. Now, according to the National Association of Attorneys General, that's the lowest number since 1951.
51, Terry.
Wow.
What were you doing back at 51, Terry?
I should quit smoking by then.
Yeah, I had. I think so. I think
probably
I was
pregnant.
I think I was with my 10th kid
It's good you.
and my 5th father.
It's good you switched to lights when you got pregnant, Terry. That's the way to be a responsible parent.
Good.
That's why everyone thinks Brittany's pregnant. Because she's all of a sudden been caught smoking lights.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, she must be pregnant.
Yeah.
Some say it's because of the big agreement states reached with big tobacco companies in 1998.
Right.
Washington's then Attorney General, Chris Gregoire, led the charge.
Chris Gregoire,
Go
Terry.
ahead on, girl.
Oh, well, she's done it right since then.
Yeah, she has.
Yes. Cigarette smoking is at an all-time low just about.
Good. Healthier us. Then,
All
right?
those quitters out there.
Yay.
Oh, quitters.
Hope so you can't smoke anywhere either.
Oh, geez.
I know, huh?
Probably helps.
That really didn't take effect until 2006.
I mean, it is in other states. I mean, New York has their ban, right? In California?
Well, New York's ban is not as serious as Washington State's ban, and Seattle's ban now.
I understand that, but more and more was the point that they're starting to ban it.
All right. I think people are just quitting. And Pasty's taking all their loot.
Right.
Yeah. Send it to him.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
And it also doesn't help that, cigarettes are like $7 a dang pop.
Where can you find them for $7, Terry?
I don't know.
A can of chews like $10.
Oh,
no, they're expensive.
What's the average? What's the going rate at this moment for a pack of ciggies?
You're looking at over. I mean, there's a couple places you can find it under $6.
Pack of ciggies.
For the most part, six and some change.
Wow. Gotta go to the old reservation.
Yes.
Yeah. Go to the smoke shops and stuff.
Take a gross of bottle rockets and a pack of smokes.
Yeah, no, they're expensive.
Yes.
Didn't sound like that many cigarettes.
The Club Med ladies may not like you if you're smoking that much, by the way.
They don't have like a smoking tour?
Yeah.
For smokers only?
Club Smoke.
They have a pretty much tour designed for everyone, so you never know. Maybe they'll have an all-smoking tour.
That could be enjoyable.
Yes. Women are smoking them out of their VJ because they can't get enough going.
Yeah.
You know? You ever tried that, Pasty?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not. I always have the lighter ready to light them up.
Wow! You're such a gentleman.
Yeah. When does he seek quitting?
When do you see quitting, Pasty?
Since I'm not able to talk to him, I guess. Let's go through you.
Yes.
Hey, I got a question for him, too, T-Man.
Okay, wait, one at a time. When do you see yourself quitting?
Honestly,
You can't quit.
I don't say that. I've always told myself
If I gave you an offer to quit right now, could you do it or no?
I've actually I had like a deal going through the station where they were doing an anti-smoking campaign. They were going to give me a certain amount of cash to...
I'm a little bored by this by now. All right.
Oh, wow.
Let's move on. People talk in long-winded kind of ways.
So I guess
lose
we don't
interest.
see him quitting anytime
Did you
soon.
want to hear all about what he was about to tell us there? Was I the only one who kind of
You're
lost
just not
interest?
interested in anybody, really.
Yeah.
That's not the case. It's just...
Well, you ask him a question.
There had
You
to
gotta
be-
wait till the answer.
There had to be a way to make that a little more concise.
What did you want him to say? Never.
Yeah, something like that.
No, he had an opportunity,
Yes,
and
no.
he didn't take it.
Yeah, just say 30. When I'm 30, I'll quit.
Mm-hmm. All right, tell us about what the incentive program was.
Don't
Go
tell
ahead.
him now, team.
Go ahead. No, maybe...
You were trying to say, what if I gave you a certain amount of money? That's where you're going. So I was trying to tell you that I have been offered money to quit before.
By who?
By the station.
By the company?
Staff, yeah.
Well, yeah, for sales.
It's like a promotion.
You're not interested, though, so I won't bring it up.
It was like a talent fee to quit
Yes,
smoking.
basically, yes.
Yeah.
So
They had an anti-smoking campaign.
Oh, they had a
they were
sponsor or
going,
something?
Yes, yes.
They were going to make you the spokesperson.
Yes, they were.
And all you would have to do is quit smoking to be able to do the testimonials for their company.
Right.
correct.
And I should listen to people. It's pretty interesting. Not really.
Hey, it's Tracy Dave here for
You really shouldn't smoke.
Well, I was going to go through with it, and they ended up not doing the...
And I'm sure they had a product. They probably had something that would assist you in your smoking stoppage of the lifetime kind of thing either.
They were going to offer me to either do the gum or the patch or whatever. Yeah, they're going to pay for that, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And he just said, nah.
I'll take a
He
pass.
said, I'm out.
I still think, though, when I'm 30, I won't be smoking anymore.
I don't know.
Until I'm 30.
That's like close.
It is close, I know.
You're past 29.
I am.
All right.
Only half till
Make sure you're aware of
Less
that.
than a year.
So
Next
you
year.
just you heard their proposal to you, and you were just like, nah, I won't miss the money. I'll just have my pappy up the allowance.
I still got a good year of smoking left here, so...
I mean, you realize Stephen Kilbreth beat you in a lap, right?
Wow. All right.
That would make me quit.
Wow, that's awful.
Mm-hmm. Chubby Papa Kilbreath beat him in a lap around the track, Terry.
You couldn't even finish the lap, Pasty.
Pasty can't walk to the printer and not lose his breath.
I know. It's scary.
Tell him about a lap.
Probably should have killed himself.
What
He's
did he just
talking, I
say?
don't know.
When was the last
Says
time?
he finished the lap, I think.
What?
When's the last time you complained about how quickly I got something to you?
No, you get stuff quickly,
But
but
it's a short distance.
you would
All right,
think the
right.
printer is about 100 yards down the hallway. It's 5 feet out the door. You come back huffing and puffing.
Yeah, yesterday was a
Little-winded,
big
but,
I mean,
huff.
I'm not getting on you for how quick you get it over here,
Oh, yeah.
but the fact that you lose your complete win doing it is concerning.
Well,
It's all about your health.
You're right.
We're concerned about your health.
Terry, what else is going on in the world, please?
Got a crazy story
Oh, I
out
love
of
crazy
Oakland,
story.
California, about the
Oh, I
chief
love
of
Oakland.
neurosurgery at Highland Hospital in Oakland. Apparently,
Chief of neurosurgery.
Yes.
At the Oakland Hospital
at
there.
Highland Hospital in Oakland, California.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want any procedure done in Oakland, Terry. I'm sorry.
Well,
But go ahead.
especially from this guy. Apparently, he showed up to perform surgery totally wasted.
Mm-hmm.
And then got into a brawl
Is that
with
the clinical?
nurse.
Is that the clinical term, by the way?
Well, he was intoxicated.
Right.
How about that?
Totally wasted works for me.
Yeah, well, so, and when he tried to perform the surgery or go ahead and say, okay, let's get the surgery started, a nurse stepped up and said, you're a little too drunk there, sir, so you're not going to perform anything. He freaked out, shouted, quote, I'm an effing doctor and I'm going to do what I want.
Wow.
Threatened the nurse by punching his fist in the palm of his hand and proceeded to get into a brawl with authorities.
This is better than ER, Terry.
So, yeah.
They would dare try this storyline on nighttime dramatic television because no one would buy it.
Yeah.
And yet it's happening in real life in Oakland, California.
It is.
Dude shows up ready for pretty much like brain surgery, right?
Well, he was going to do a spinal surgery, actually.
What's neuro?
I thought that's
nerves
neurological.
and I don't know.
All right, so he was going to do a spinal operation.
Yeah.
He was going to, like, make Christopher Reeve walk.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, well, he passed on. All right, so he was going to make some dude's spine straighter, right?
Well, whatever the
All right,
spinal surgery was. He was doing a spinal surgery.
Right. And he showed up pretty much plastered to the...
To the hilt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nurse steps in.
Yeah.
Kind of like on Northwest Airlines. Would you rather have your spine operated on a drunk doctor or have a plane flown for you by a drunk pilot?
Oh, boy.
Is there a neither of the above?
Yeah, I'm thinking...
How about a pass?
You have to take your chances on one. Do you take your
Come
chances?
on.
Yes, it's a new game. It's Sweep of the Nation.
This game sucks.
Which drunk works for you? And in today's episode, Terry, you have to have one of the two scenarios happen to you. Do you take the drunk pilot flying you 3,000 miles over to, let's say, Detroit for a do-over of the Super Bowl, Terry? Or do you have a neurosurgeon perform spinal procedures on you in a drunken state? Which one do you choose? You have to choose one!
Now, can I ask you a quick question about it?
Oh, jeez.
Do they do...
This is why Steven's never been allowed on a game show.
Do they do the flight the whole way and there's no, like, co-pilot that's going to help out?
Does Chuck Woolery have to...
Does the nurse step in?
Does Chuck Woolery have to deal with this, Terry?
No.
There are nurses...
Oh, but you understand that it's kind of open-ended.
Stephen, there are nurses assisting doctors.
Okay, so there will be somebody assisting the doctor.
And there are co-pilots assisting the pilot.
Plane. I'll do the plane.
You're going to do the plane?
Yes.
I'll do the plane,
I would do the plane, too.
I would, too.
If I do one or the other, I'm doing the plane. I'm taking my chances.
Yeah.
I guess some people can drive drunk really good.
Yeah, they can.
And he's probably done it before.
Also,
Right.
drive drunk better.
Well, and the other thing,
I
too,
drive so
is
much better drunk.
you hope that while he's, flying the plane, it's such a long flight, he'll pass out, and then
geez.
that way the co-pilot can just land the bad boy.
Or that inflatable pilot like they had on the movie Airplane just starts
yeah.
taking over the controls. So we all
Yeah.
agree on that?
Plane.
Anyone disagree they'd rather have their spine worked on by a drunk surgeon?
Well, it's because it's the spine. I mean, if it was a different kind of surgery, maybe.
I mean, the margin...
Foot, maybe.
Yeah, maybe foot surgery.
The margin for error on your spine is a lot less than the big skies of the world to fly around in, right?
I think so.
I mean, you're not going to crash into many trees up there.
No, you're not.
You make
right.
one misstep on the spine, and before you know it, just thinking about it's making
Yeah,
me
I
sit
know.
up straighter. All right, well, so this guy
So
was
it's-
approached by the nurse saying, you're not putting on any gloves, you're not taking any scalpels in your
Right,
hand,
right.
and I'll have to physically stop you if I must. Is that what she said?
Well, she just pretty much said, you're too intoxicated to operate, so this does not need to happen right now. Plus, the patient was stable, so he could have, they're like...
You said they kind of got into it, like in a
Well,
fit. Did she punch him in the jaw?
No. She went and got some sheriff's deputies that, of course, work at the hospital
Wow.
too, and then they got into a brawl on the operating floor.
You see, this is what happens. This is what happens when you have sex with your nurse 3 months earlier.
Wow.
You don't talk to her after that, and she rolls over on you the first day you come in, a little buzz. Big deal.
You said you were going to leave your wife for me.
Now I'm 3 months pregnant.
Oh,
what are you
geez.
going to do now?
Oh, okay, we didn't take it that far.
They restrained him, took him to jail on suspicion of being under the influence of alcohol and interfering with the...
Was he truly under the influence of alcohol? Did they give him the breathalyzer? Did they prove that he was intoxicated? What's the deal? Any word on that?
Hold on, let me see the other part of this.
Did he blow a 4.4?
Ooh, wow.
Whoa.
That would be drunk enough for a small city.
They based upon his behavior and the smell of alcohol on his breath
Right.
is what they went on.
Yeah, I don't know if you want your surgeon smelling of brandy.
Yeah. And he was so uncooperative.
And that's what
that
surgeons would drink.
Right.
Brandy, yeah.
Brandy, yeah.
He was so uncooperative, deputies say, that they could not adequately test him for intoxication.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's pretty much going to put a damper on your career when you show up for your pretty invasive surgeries there in a drunken state.
Yeah. So now he's been on leave.
It's not a good bullet point for the Yellow Page ad, Terry.
Yeah.
Put him through some sobriety tests.
I do some of my surgeries sober.
Oh, jeez.
What a great line.
Did the police put him through sobriety tests? Did they make him slice in a straight line?
I don't know. I told you that they had a hard time even getting him to cooperate with any kind of sobriety test that they could administer. So
got it.
They took him to jail. Now he's under the investigation.
There are drunk surgeons out there, ladies and gentlemen. Beware.
Yeah.
Beware. Coco. What else is going on, Terry?
Well, I got a story out of Kempton, Kentucky, about a guy who apparently saved 2 people from a burning car as he was driving by. It was an accident, obviously. Saved 2 people from a burning car and then got put into jail for a suspended license once the police got to the scene to investigate after interviewing the gentleman who saved the lives of these 2 people. Okay.
A little long, Terry.
About as interesting as Dave's story.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I have ADD or something. I don't know why. I just lose it. Julie.
Yes?
You didn't hook me in the first few seconds, Terry. Got to hook me in the first few seconds.
Crazy.
Wait, you didn't hook me.
He
hook
saved
me.
2 people from a burning car.
Hook me.
And then got thrown in jail for suspended license.
Hook me.
All right.
Got to start every story with double D's.
Tell me.
Hello?
Hook me.
You have to hook me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hook you?
Hook either one of us. I don't care.
Wow.
Do I see Terry hook? Okay. Julie, yes, what's up?
Kind of interesting.
I want to qualify to get on the plane to Vegas.
Who doesn't?
Whatever happened to the hello? How
Hey, remember me?
I
I'm
know.
the stressed out Asian.
You're what?
I'm the stressed out Asian.
Stressed
I
out
called
Asian?
2 weeks ago.
You called 2 weeks ago? Why?
Because I was trying to qualify to get on the
Oh,
plane.
all right. Well, we
But I
obviously had a
went
reason not to qualify you then. So
She
we're
was
not
down
qualifying
here,
you.
I think, wasn't she?
Oh, she was?
Was she?
I think she was my partner for the blindfold poking of the highlighter.
Oh, jeez.
Doesn't sound like something we do.
Of course not.
You never forget your first highlighter poking, huh?
That's all right.
Yes.
Must have been good for you.
It was wonderful.
Terry, we're going to have the whole damn plane filled by this time next week. I'll tell you that right now.
All right.
'Cause this thing cannot go on much longer.
I hear you.
People don't even call up, say how you doing anymore. No salutations, no greetings, no funny anecdotes.
Just qualify
nothing.
me.
Just qualify me.
God, not even a riddle.
Where are the riddles?
We want riddles?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of fun to do right now.
Brandy. We asked for Brandy, you got it.
Wow.
Hello.
Yes, Brandy.
Good morning, T-Man.
Good morning to you.
I am trying to qualify for Vegas.
Just went through explaining.
Well, I think we need, again, there's the 7-second delay.
Why don't people just say, T-Man, I'm going to do this, that, and the other thing this weekend. I like the small talk, Terry.
I know. What are your weekend plans?
Don't giggle
that kind
now,
of thing?
Brandy. It's too late. Too late.
You're done.
Man. All these leeches want to go to Vegas?
Gotta start like T-Man. What are you wearing? Something like that.
Better make small talk with the head leech.
So, T-Man, I plan on getting wasted this weekend. What about you?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
I'm going to get naked.
And perform some surgery on my
Yeah.
significant other.
Right.
Sounds like a good weekend, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to be at your house, Steve. So.
Can't wait.
Lakeisha. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing, Lakeisha?
I'm doing good. Just on my way to work.
Oh, yeah? What do you do?
I work at an imaging center. I'm
Oh.
a patient care coordinator.
Bet you do.
What do I do?
What'd you choose to wear to work today, Lakeisha?
Some jeans and a white shirt. That's about it. Nothing too
You
special.
little slut.
I
Jeans and a
guess
white
that's-
shirt. Who is she trying to entice all day today, Terry?
I don't know.
That's my question. Why does she have to do it like that?
Well, you guys, I have gone through a lot right now in my life, and it's really been a
Oh.
good break for me.
That
to
sounds
go.
interesting. Tell me about it. What's so difficult that you're going through in life right now? What's the problem?
Well, I've been with my boyfriend for about 2 years, and he had a work accident. and it was a pretty bad one, and it would really be a good break for us if we could go.
Well, what was his work accident?
He cut off a few of his fingers.
Mm-hmm. All right, so he's got about, what, 7 or 8 left, right?
No, actually, it was 3 on the left hand and 1 on the right.
Ah, that's a pretty nice trick.
Man.
Huh?
4 fingers gone in one fell swoop?
4 fingers.
They couldn't reattach them, so.
Aren't you a woman that when you're in a romantic moment, you like to be held?
Well, I'm sorry?
How is he going to hold you now?
Yeah, run your finger through my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys.
I'm just wondering. I mean, these are things that obviously have gone through your mind. Don't pretend like they haven't.
It's been rough.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you make it like you're all sensitive, but there had to be a moment when you said to yourself, do I want to spend the rest of my life with a freak?
I can't hear you.
That's a good thing.
I mean, how's he going to hold cards in Vegas if he's going to play
People call from their car phones, Terry. They call on their cell phones in their cars, and they can't hear a word we're saying.
I'm on the
And we're
bus.
supposed to have a conversation. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys could do a favor for me, it'd be great.
Why? So you can bring the 6-fingered guy with you?
No, it's not
You
like
have to have
that.
10 fingers to be on the plane.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have to be able to play
That's in the
blackjack.
contest rules.
Right.
You find 4 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how's
If
he
you
going to throw the dice and stuff?
Yes,
you know?
we plan to play craps. We don't want to have to wait for him to throw the dice with his feet.
If she brought 4 chicken fingers, would that count?
It's been a rough couple months.
It has.
That's all I'm saying.
And you are standing by your boyfriend every step of the way here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird that both hands got in the way of something
Yeah,
that shouldn't
what-
have been.
yeah,
Just
what was he
one hand.
doing?
What was he doing that he lost 3 fingers on one hand and 1 on the other?
Well, I guess he was like on the back of I think it was like a type of forklift or something, and he was trying to hook up a chain, and he noticed that he couldn't just jump down, so he put his hands in these holes to try to let himself down. But
So what was
the
that? I was
guy-
only kind of listening. He was running a train, and what happened?
No.
Oh, he's hooking
He
up
was
a
on-
chain.
yeah, he was
the
trying to
guy
hook up a
went
chain.
on the machine, and that's what happened.
And he lost 3 fingers on one hand and 1 on the other in a matter of 1 quick second there.
One quick second, just one day. I know.
It was like he's looked at one hand. Damn! Look at the other hand. Oh, geez, even worse!
So the guy that was driving the little forklift didn't see where.
I don't know if it was a forklift. I don't remember.
Can they reattach the
she said
fingers?
no.
They can't.
They cannot. They're done.
They said it was there too.
How is he Oh, geez. How is he dealing with this?
It's been rough. I mean, it's not all the way. It's to the second knuckle.
To the second knuckle. So he's lost.
Of it.
He's like,
How old is your boyfriend?
24.
So this has got to be somewhat of a difficult time physically for him to just pretty much do menial and regular everyday tasks.
Right, he's working on it.
Mm-hmm. Are you there to assist him? Are you there not only as moral support, but as physical support, and you're not making his life any more difficult as girlfriends tend to do? You're making it that much more easy for him to cope?
Yes, I'm here for him.
Do you want to announce your never-dying love to him right now?
Oh, he's probably sleeping. But
Well, that shouldn't stop you. I mean, it's just...
I love you, Chad.
Chad?
That's his name.
You're going out with a Chad?
I do.
He's got a hanging Chad now in his hand, Terry.
more than one.
I just, Letitia sounds loyal, Terry.
Yeah. Did you get a
settlement or anything?
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, it's
Maybe
a
that's-
work-related
paid.
accident.
Does he got a big pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here coming? That's the question.
I don't know. We've heard little things, but we're trying not to work on that now. We have to go see a lawyer and everything.
So he can't go back to work at any time soon, I imagine, right?
He tried to, but
Really?
it was too cold outside, so his hands, he wore like 3-4 pairs of gloves, but it still wasn't keeping the warmth. His hands are really cold, so
His
he's not
nubs were
working right
getting
now.
cold, Terry.
How long ago did this accident happen?
How long ago?
Yes.
On September 30th.
Man, this is so sad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
It is. Nutty story. Wow.
So you would like to take him, I imagine, if you were to qualify
Yes,
and
I
win to go to
would.
Vegas.
I
Nah, I
would.
can stay home. I want to take my girlfriend.
I haven't went before.
You've never been to Vegas?
Never. Neither
Terry,
of
is
us
there
have.
any possible way, after listening to the loyalty of Letitia, and the story that her boyfriend has had to endure, Terry, is there any way that I can say right now they're not qualified? Yeah, you're not qualified. All right, thanks a lot.
There you go.
Is there any way I can do that, Terry?
That'd be tough.
It's hard to do.
She's got to prove the finger thing.
Am I that much of a cold-hearted man?
You know, if he still has his thumb left, he could be a movie critic.
Mm-hmm.
That's one job he could do.
Yeah.
That's about it, though.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you can still do some things.
Oh, jeez. Terry's imagining he still has the important fingers for you, Letitia?
Please?
Letitia?
Yes.
Does he still have the romantic fingers, if you will?
The romantic. Which ones are the romantic fingers, by the way? Just out of curiosity to make sure.
If you need to be fisted, you could always go to Hansha.
Wow. But wouldn't that make it easier without the fingers? You don't have
Letitia, what the ones that he lost, the 3 fingers on one hand, which fingers were they?
The pointer, the middle, and the ring finger.
So he
on
did
the
lose.
left
He
hand.
did lose the romantic fingers.
Yes.
You just told me he didn't lose the romantic fingers.
On the right hand.
Oh, okay, but he's a lefty.
So it's permanently hang loose.
Yeah, it is permanently.
Well, he's a lefty
Let's go
now.
to Hawaii.
Yeah, he'll fit in good in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Send him to Hawaii.
All right, we don't mean to be making fun of your boyfriend. Okay, maybe we do, but we just do it because we love him. And
Yes.
we obviously are qualifying Letitia, Terry.
Thank you.
We are obviously qualifying Letitia.
All right.
Yes.
And Chad.
And Chad.
It's too bad your $15,000 in surgery money already went to somebody else.
Oh, just now if they show up at the airport,
We'll be there.
if
Well,
if
you
they
haven't been on
win,
the
if they
plane yet.
they're disqualified. If they win and show up at the airport, and dude has like 10 working fingers.
The ticket is ripped up in front of him.
Or even 8.
I promise
We
you.
She's
only
like,
want.
okay, Chad, if we win, I have to cut off your fingers.
Right.
I told them this story. They bought it like crazy. No,
Well,
obviously
let's
you
talk
would.
to Chad and see how he's doing.
You wouldn't lie about a story like this.
I wouldn't.
Nobody would.
I swear.
No, I don't dare. I don't doubt you.
No,
and
so
Letitia,
honest.
you sound like a woman that he's lucky to have.
Yeah, I'm sticking with him. That's great.
Mm-hmm. Because I know my wife would run for the freaking hills.
Oh, yeah, mine too. If I miss anything,
Oh,
she's
you
gone.
kidding?
Yeah.
I lose an earlobe, she's gone. You know what I'm saying?
If I meet Lisa Loeb, she's gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, earlobes are different.
Yes, well, it's the romantic earlobe.
Yes.
The romantic.
Letitia,
Yes.
that's why we salute you this morning.
Thank you.
The girlfriend of the 6-fingered boyfriend, Terry, and sticking by him every step of the way.
I am.
That's what it's all about in this world,
trying,
Terry.
right.
When tragedy strikes, who's going to be there for you? Letitia will.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody better to play the one-arm bandits than the one-finger bandits.
That's right. Letitia's like, oh, but if he loses one more finger, I may have to go. Okay. Anyway,
Out.
Letitia, hang on. Pacey Dave's going to take all your information.
Thank you.
All right? You are a qualified woman in more
have a
ways
good
than
day.
one.
Thank you.
Yes.
Wow, what a story.
Letitia. Wow, that's a story.
Yeah, that'd be great. Huh?
Made me feel better about myself.
Yeah. You guys can high-five each other. I mean, oh, boy, what'd I say? Yeah.
There she is, Terry.
Wow.
How could she not be picked out of the hopper, Terry?
I know.
We'll have to wait and see on Monday. She's qualified for Monday. I got a whole slew of people qualified for today. Apparently, I qualified a lot of people. Terry, yesterday, did I go crazy or something?
You kind of did.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Did I go nuts?
You
Nutty
went
T-Man.
nuts.
So is Letitia's story going to start a string of, like, sad stories now?
Yeah,
Coming
we're going to
in?
hear the, oh, my life, oh,
jeez.
single mommy, oh.
Single mommy.
We get a lot of that.
Well,
We
let's
do.
see what happens. T-Man, that's nothing. I lost half my vagina in a terrible bowling accident.
Bowling.
Bowling. God.
That is a bad
Let me tell you how it happened.
Big sales for the latest Harry Potter DVD, The Goblet
Oh, yeah,
of Fire.
Harry Potter and the Wizard Sleeve, Terry. It's doing really well in DVD sales.
Oh, I know. I have, my daughter wants it so
Oh, well. She doesn't know how close to it she really is.
For the latest Harry Potter DVD, The Goblet of Fire is the 4th film in the series, rang up the best ever first-day sales for Potter DVD.
Ah, it's exciting. Yes, and that homeless woman keeps getting richer. Richest woman in the world now.
I know.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
From eating used garbage, not just garbage, Terry, but used garbage,
that's the worst.
to
It's terrible.
billionaire.
I love new garbage.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that new garbage smell.
Yes. What else? What else? I see you thumbing through magazines now,
got
Terry.
an
You're,
article
you're
for
pulling
ya.
out all the stops here on a Practice Friday.
Well, it's been a while since we've done an article and I found a really good one.
You're so excited, your nostrils are flaring. You all right there?
Oh, I am.
Wow.
She's got sizable nostrils,
Darren's
too.
got some sizable nostrils.
Watch out.
But she'll tell you she doesn't.
Well,
because we've had this discussion.
Really? Yeah. You think you have normal-sized nostrils,
Yeah, she
Sarah?
does.
I do, actually.
See?
For my face.
Is it that you don't want to acknowledge, but you deep inside know you have bigger-sized nostrils than the average woman, or you truly believe, inside and outside, that you have normal-sized nostrils? Which is it?
Well, I think for being a Filipino, I have pretty normal-sized nostrils.
So,
not what you said earlier.
Just gathering up the Filipino community. Don't try to make them smaller now.
I don't know how to make them smaller.
Well, you're trying.
Yeah, that's
Suck it in.
Gather up the Filipino community. You're fitting right in the median range of nostril size.
I actually think I'm a little bit smaller than most.
If you can fit your thumb up your nostril, it's not normal size.
The fact you can pick your nose with your fist, Terry, not.
But her thumb easily
does that
fits.
mean?
A good sign for you and where you stand in the community.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway.
Well, my thumb fits, but you gotta push it, I guess.
Oh, jeez. I'm not volunteering, Stephen. Anyhow.
Talking about your nose, Stephen.
What else? You have a
I have an article from Cosmo.
Who's on the cover? Is this a new one or what?
No, this is actually, of course, because
you're so far behind on Cosmos. Yes,
it's Beyonce.
Beyonce, and this is from February, and we're in March, which means this magazine came out about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
All right, and the article title is
"Letting Go in Bed."
Oh yes, letting go in bed. Terry, I let go all the time.
Whoa. Now, granted, this is well, no.
I like to call it a Dutch oven, Terry.
Whoa, a Dutch oven?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
You don't want anything cooked in that oven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to make your kids cookies in that oven, Terry.
Wow.
All right.
That is just not right.
Letting go in bed.
That's right. For the ladies, really.
That is just. Oh, it's for ladies?
Yeah,
this article is targeted towards women?
Yeah, towards the ladies. But I mean, you could.
It also carries over to the other side of the gender spectrum.
Sure.
Because if you can't let go in bed,
right,
then you truly are not going to be a content person overall in life.
True.
That was pretty deep, huh, Terry?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Letting go in bed. Now, what do they suggest letting go implies, Terry? This article be about anything as far as I'm concerned.
Sure, it could, but they're saying that if you're going to have a great sexual experience, you have to really let it go.
Let what go?
Well, first of all, they say you have to kind of be in the moment.
If you're going to have a great sexual life, if you're truly going to fulfill yourself and or your partner or partners, you have to completely let yourself go of what? Of all
lose
stress?
Your inhibitions and all that.
Does it talk about stress levels
yes,
or anything like that?
Does.
I'm imagining that's what letting go is all about. Let a carefree moment just sweep you away.
Well, that's what kind of they say is being in the moment, is kind of letting, set the mood just right, make sure that you're
it sounds all well and good. However, you can let go as much as you want. You still owe $300 to Puget Sound Energy. You can only let go so far, Terry.
Right.
Well, but
I'd like to be stress-free. But I just got that warning that the light's going to be turned off in 60 days.
Well, they have some good suggestions on how to get into a no-stress, thought-free zone for the moment. They say you can turn down the lights.
Oh, what a thought.
Unplug the...
Especially with your butt ugly ass. Let me turn on
Wow! Unplug the phone to avoid any interruptions. So if Puget Sound Energy is trying to contact you...
Oh, geez. No, I think it's extra romantic, Terry, when two people, maybe three, are in such an intense, unbridled kind of sexual moment, Terry, where the ruckus is being brought with heavy amounts of thunder and lightning, to the point where if the phone rings, you don't even consider answering it. Wow. So I say don't turn off the phone. Let it ring and have that moment be just between the two or three of you that says, we wouldn't even think about answering that phone because we can't break up what's going on right here, right now.
Well, they
you know what I'm saying?
I
maybe
do.
not.
Well,
just a thought.
Okay.
Yeah, turn off the phone. Never mind.
Well, they say that, to do that, by doing that, you can get in the right mindset and you're able to focus solely on all the sensations you're about to feel.
Right. Focus.
Yeah.
Got to focus.
Right.
More. Yes, Stephen, go ahead.
But then you're worried, well, who's calling me? I don't know. The phone's unplugged.
I'm so stressed out.
What if there's an emergency?
I can't let go. Oh, geez, I just did.
Whew, now I'm good.
Good.
See?
If you don't fan that out, Terry, come with that job.
Come on now.
Anyway.
Jeez.
It's your article. It's your article, Terry. All right?
Well, I'm not talking Dutch oven. Let go.
All right. I'm done with it, so you can just move on now if you want.
Jeez.
What else do they talk about?
They also suggest in this article as far as letting go in bed.
That's right. You got to let go in bed, ladies and gentlemen. If you truly want to be a content person in life,
right,
you better let go.
Especially sexually, yes.
You're not letting go!
Is to make
let go already! Oh, jeez.
Is to make noise. Don't stifle yourself. If you feel a moan coming on, then moan away.
Moan away?
Yeah.
Moan.
Why do I do these? Why?
How do I get a moan away?
So if you feel a moan coming on?
Don't stifle it. Just,
don't stifle any kind of...
Yeah, and they even say, when that you also may want to try saying what's in your head.
Whatever comes to mind?
Yeah, what's going on in your head. Yeah.
That's a bad mistake. Oh, yes, latte girl, you're so hot. Oh, jeez.
Wait a minute. It's my wife.
Mm-hmm.
I meant my latte was hot this morning.
Yes, see what's on your mind, but put the filter in, maybe.
Well,
see, that's the point. If you're putting the filter in, you're not letting go. If you let go, you can find yourself in heaps of trouble.
Well,
I said heaps of trouble.
Whoa!
Yeah, I love the heaps on that latte girl. Come on, yeah.
Keep it on, baby.
Well, then, for her part, she's probably sitting there, laying there going, God, can I get something a little bit better than this?
Well, Terry, some people let go. And others, you're perhaps gonna make a lot of trouble for people, Terry, because if they honestly follow your advice to the fullest extent, and they say whatever comes to mind in bed, you may find that it's gonna start not only potential fights, but end in potential homicides.
Well, but they're suggesting that you...
I knew you like that little latte bitch! Slash, face gone!
Wow!
Homicide.
They're suggesting that, like the first part when I said be in the moment, that you're totally focused on that person and...
Homicide.
Bonus homicide.
Double homicide.
Yeah,
OJ
style. With the third party.
What are you saying now? What are we saying?
Homicide.
Homicide.
Oh, we talking about that now?
Homo hijinks.
Guess since he's
No, but whoa.
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Good morning.
Whoa.
Yes, homicide.
How are you?
Why are you breathing so
Just
heavy?
call when you're awake.
I'm in pain.
You're in pain?
Uh-oh.
Are we supposed to do something about this?
No. I just took my pain meds, but...
Oh, he'll be zoning out real soon.
Hey, if you don't have enough for the whole class, don't tell us about it.
Right.
Come on over.
Yeah, right.
I got a
All
big
right,
box.
we're discussing Terry's article right now.
Yeah.
You want to hang on? We just put you on. We knew you were on hold, but we only put you on because we were talking about homicide.
I can wait.
Okay, good. He's going to wait, Terry.
He needs some pain medication.
Now, you were about to say something very important in relation to this article, Terry. Go ahead.
In relation to, like, the making noise
Yes, go ahead.
and saying what's on your mind. I'm talking about, like, if it's feeling good, which it should be because you guys are totally zoned into one another.
Well, sex feels
and you're
good.
all
I'm not gonna deny
focused.
that.
Then that's when you let the noises come out and that feels good right there and that kind of thing.
Right
that's
there?
what they're suggesting.
I like it when you do it right there.
Yeah.
Right there, right
yeah,
there.
I like it. Yeah. Oh, or harder, or over that side, or
Harder. Terry needs it harder.
Deeper, stuff like that.
Sexy noises.
Sexy noises.
Yeah.
Just making
How
this
is
dirty.
Kind of like get it.
And no
good,
sexy
that kind of
noise is
stuff.
that's out of bounds, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, if it's in your
Nice
head.
queef would be good for you.
No. Is it?
Terry, I'm just
Good
confused.
queef oven.
This, all right, easy now. This is an article that I can't.
Now that I want fake goods from.
And the most troubling part of it is, I honestly don't even know ever when I'm truly stressed out. I always wonder, am I stressed? Am I not stressed? Do I have a ton of stress? Do I have no stress? I don't know.
Well, if you're thinking about your stress level, then I would say you're
I don't have a stressometer around my neck, and until I do, I'm never going to know what level of stress I have.
Oh, look at your watch when you're driving home and look at your paycheck. I'm going to say no.
Well,
no stress here.
I mean, do people really know what stress is? It's not
Yes,
tangible.
I think so.
It's not something you can truly measure. There's no true barometer for it. There's no true way to know how I just never know. I never understood the whole fascination with stress. How can someone know I guess maybe
when you're
It's a
feeling
lot psychological.
Yeah, when you're feeling anxious or
have I let all my stress go? Because I'm not supposed to start, according to Terry Free, having this sexual experience until all my stress is gone. I still think I have 1/8 of an ounce of stress.
Oh, now Terry's stressing me out?
So what are you talking about is my question.
I've told you what Steven Seagal says about stress.
Uh-oh. What's that?
It's hard to kill.
Find the source of the stress and break its legs.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I think somebody better call 911.
Oh, jeez.
What are you talking about?
Just saying, for that moment, this article is just saying, for the moment when you're...
It's not tangible. Dutch oven's a lot more tangible.
I think you're stressed right now just thinking about the whole article.
You're making me very stressed, Terry. Got to rule out all sex for the weekend now because I'm too stressed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lost for your wife.
Yeah, your wife's the one that loses
Yeah,
there.
Well,
definitely.
that's how you look at it. I don't know. Maybe she's celebrating. I don't know.
The T-Man.
Yes, gay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, gay. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just in a little bit of pain.
Having a little post-surgery pain, are you?
Yeah, because at night when I'm sleeping, I don't have the IV in anymore, so I don't get pain meds. And I woke up this morning in pain, so...
You wake up on a bed of pain.
I woke up in pain.
So the reality has set in, hasn't it?
You don't have nurses coming to your aid and sponge bathing you anymore?
Oh my God, that was nice, but no.
Imagine how great it would be if you were heterosexual.
No, that would have been worse.
Or all the nurses on Capitol Hill are men, Terry.
No, I had all women nurses.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure it was just as equally as nice for them, by the way.
Well, I don't care.
To sponge bathe you.
2 to pull the cheeks apart, 1 to do the swabbing.
Whoa.
2 to pull the cheeks apart. Come on.
They get a vice.
No, when they washed my back, they took the binder off, and that's when it felt the best.
The binder?
Yeah, I'm wearing...
What are you, like...
It's like a big, huge elastic
You're the
bandage.
equivalent of a middle school notebook now?
No, it's like a big elastic bandage that's wrapped around me tightly.
A girdle-like thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when they...
All right, it's very interesting.
So...
Right.
And I sent a photo of my scar.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no one wants to see it. I don't want to see it. Don't hold it up to me, Pasty. I don't want to see it.
No, it's smaller than they told me it was
I
going to be. I
don't
was
care
surprised.
what it is. Why do you think anyone wants to see that? You're a weird, warped guy.
No, it's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool for you.
Yeah, not really
And that's
cool.
that's my before photo. So that's
That's after the surgery, though, so how's that before?
because I haven't lost any weight yet. So that's my first photo that I'll use.
2 years from now, your after photos look just the same, if not worse.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Prediction.
No, they won't?
Nope, they will look good.
2 years from now, what are you going to weigh? 1 year from now, what are you going to weigh?
1 year now, hopefully I'll weigh 200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Are you planning a wild and raucous weekend?
Wild and ruckus.
no. No. They said I should be able to drive by next week, but I don't think that's going to be possible.
Right.
Well, move around as much as you can.
So no loop to this weekend or anything like that?
No, because my belly hits my steering wheel, and I'm not going to be able to
jeez.
drive. So
Mm,
it'll rub the staples.
yes.
Rub the staples.
Do you feel
Well, look at the photo. There's 30 freaking
yeah.
staples.
Oh, those are on the outside, though. You don't feel the staples on the inside, though, do you?
It's weird. I actually feel inside pain, but I don't know how to describe it.
Hunger.
It's not hunger.
It's not inside pain that you're used to.
Yeah, it's like, I mean...
That's different.
It's not that nasty, normal inside pain you're used to.
No.
Right.
This time they had their hands inside.
Okay, you know what? That's good. That's all the update I need. Thank you, Gay. It sounds like you're alive, you're kicking, you're ready for the first weekend of the rest of your life.
I'm hoping. Yeah.
Oh, goody.
So, thank you for caring. Thank you for sharing.
There you
Hope
go.
you like the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, he's just weird.
If we had a bird cage, that's where it would go.
Yeah.
All right.
The bird would fly away.
That's right.
I want that in there.
There you go. There's.
Without the nurses bathing you, who has that chore?
Oh, jeez.
I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Have to.
Just like I did before.
Has to, but won't.
No.
Not while he's in pain.
Yes, I will.
Not while he's in pain.
Hello, once I get the pain meds in me, then I won't be in pain.
What medication do you have there, kid?
Liquid ibuprofen and liquid oxycodone.
Ibuprofen?
Yeah.
Well, that's the anti-inflammatory.
Oh, they have Oxycontin?
No, oxycodone.
Codone, same family. All right,
Jeez,
good stuff.
craziness.
So is Oxypads in the same family, too?
Mm-hmm.
No. I got a big, huge bottle of it, so it's cool.
Very nice.
Wow. All liquid.
Well, there you have it. You're now through the highlight of your weekend. The phone call to this show. Wow. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. So you just sit inside all weekend long?
Well, he's got to rest up and be ready to take on the town for when he's 200 pounds, Terry.
Okay.
He's going to attack the world.
Sure. All right. Okay.
As gay phone operator morphs into the new and improved Danny Domino.
Woohoo! God.
I don't know what that means. Very good, guest.
Thank you.
Yes, take care now.
You too.
All right, there it is.
Okay, we will.
Mm-hmm. Were you done with your article, Terry? Because I was really into that article.
And there's actually
I'd let
one
it
more.
go in bed.
There's
No,
actually
I was
one
just
more
kidding.
little thing.
I was just playing, Terry. I
One
pretty
more-
much was done with it. I mean,
Oh, were
Cosmo
you?
has gotten to
Well-
the point where they...
Well, they're kind of interesting. The last little suggestion they give you is get in the game, meaning, kind of unleash your sexual prowessness on your man. And they in fact say,
That's right.
throw your man on the bed, hop on top, and ride away until you reach your maximum passion potential.
Assuming you could find him. When did
Switch things up by
Cosmo start...
gyrating in circles.
When
or
did Cosmo
thrusting back?
started getting so graphic like this, Terry?
I don't know.
When magazine sales declined?
Probably. Yeah.
When did they turn into Penthouse?
Yeah, they are in this last little paragraph.
I know,
They're
I'm hearing
pretty
you. You're talking about
gyrating
and
and circles,
grinding and-
thrusting back and forth rather
Yes.
than just up and down.
Yes.
Change the pace or angle of penetration.
Yes.
Not only will the sax session be wild and crazy, but so will you or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. You can't leave me there.
That's what it says.
It's all right. You can leave us there. What else is going on? What else is happening in the
I
world?
need to know what my
please?
whatever is.
If you don't know that by now, you're in bigger trouble than Cosmo can help you.
Got a story here about a college professor at Grand Rapids Community College in Grand Rapids, Michigan, who got in trouble for showing his class a video of a man having sex with a pig.
Oh, geez. Terry, do you notice that your choices of stories to share on this program get more and more sexually graphic as the weekend gets closer and closer, and this being Friday would be your most graphic sexual stories? Is this something we should read into? Is this the horniness level of Terry Free getting to exceeded heights? Is that something we should factor in here, or just a mere coincidence?
No, mere coincidence.
Hard-pressed to say mere coincidence, Terry, when, as I tell you, I've been documenting this through the years. Don't make me break out the files.
Wow.
And your stories, I have no files, that's why I don't want you to read them. Your stories get exceedingly more sexually graphic as the week continues through, yes.
Wow.
Today, you're bringing up sex with pig stories.
Well, I thought it was kind of interesting because, I mean...
And that finalizes your mood as you prepare for 2 days off.
Well, apparently he was showing video files from his computer, and he accidentally went to this one file where he had the sex on pig file, and it was only like 10 seconds worth of this.
What was his point in showing his class?
I said it was accidental.
Oh, it was
He
an
claims that it was an accident. It was a file on his computer, and
File,
he was...
well, a lot of times you hit the wrong file. You forget what
Right.
file is what on your
Right.
computer, and you have an embarrassing moment where your wife, where somebody sees some things you didn't intend them to see that you have stored on your computer, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And he hit the wrong file. I can understand that. That's
he said
why.
it was an accident.
Was he manning the controls when that 10-second little blip of the sex with the pig came on screen, or was there?
Well,
another...
obviously he was, because he's the one who clicked on the file accidentally, and so that's why he...
That's why, because I don't see how any guy who has a lot to hide, all right? Not that I can relate with him, Terry, but any guy who has a lot to hide as far as stuff stored on his computer, I don't see how he can make that mistake. You're so on guard all the time. I mean, that's why I label the stuff that I don't want others to see. I label things like, it'll say, tax return 2003, as opposed to...
Sex with pigs.
As opposed to pastry girls with cream fillings.
Oh, wow! Pastry girls. Nice.
So that I know that people who go to my computer would have absolutely no interest in that.
Well, but sometimes, you may forget what actually is, like you pointed out, tax 2003, whatever.
Yeah, but I wouldn't accidentally click on tax return 2003 in front of a class.
Because you know what your secret code is.
That's right. Huh? Right.
Well, I'm just saying that he claimed that it was accidental and it was only a quick 10-second thing because obviously he realized, oops, wrong file.
And before you know it, his class had witnessed his video of a man having sex with a pig for 10 seconds.
Yes. And
how old was this class? What grade was this class?
This is college.
This is
college
a college?
age.
Oh, college.
Yeah.
Come on. They see that every weekend at 2:30.
Well, he has resigned, by the way. At 2:30?
Yes, 2:30 a.m. That's when it happens.
Oh.
When
the bar's closed, that makes sense.
Bar's closed. The pig all of a sudden gets unleashed in the dorm rooms, and there you have it.
Yeah, we've all seen it or done it.
There you go. So it's nothing college students haven't seen on a regular basis.
Well, she's the last one left.
I thought you were talking like 8th graders or some impressionable 4th graders or something like that.
No.
That thought this is how adults behave. And then had to be explained, well, it kind of is. All right, geez.
No. He, by the way, he was a criminal justice professor, and it was community college, like I said earlier. He has resigned because they were a little upset about it, so.
He's resigned?
Yep.
Because accidentally 10 seconds of a video of a man having sex with a pig hit the screen in the middle of the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Leading us to believe that this college professor, who was in charge of teaching the next generation of contributors to this American society, Terry, had to be exposed to his crazy fetishes right there in the middle of the classroom.
I guess so, yeah.
The same man who was in charge of molding the minds of the future of America was the same guy who loves to watch men having sex with pigs. Can I hear someone hum Glory, Glory, Hallelujah?
Oh.
This... All right, it's too late now. I've lost my flow. You guys don't even know Glory, Glory, Hallelujah.
No.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
I didn't know what you were humming, so I bowed out.
Well, I did say Glory, Glory, Hallelujah.
No, I didn't know what Scott was humming.
Okay. I don't either.
Trying to hum it.
Terry, my point is...
Thinking about some of the pigs that I've had sex with.
My point is, this is just a microcosm of what could be a much larger problem that the world is dealing with, Terry. Who's at the steering wheel of our country? Oh!
Maybe it should be you.
Oh, well, Terry would be a better place, that's for sure.
Because then the class...
Just got to label your porn better.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's pretty much the point I was making at the beginning, and I'll stick with that.
If it's Precious Plumpers, don't call it that.
That's more your style of porn, I understand.
kinda
Precious
is.
Plumpers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so quick to gravitate towards Precious Plumpers.
Yeah, like girls, I think I could pull.
But if I were to ever hang out with you on a weekend, I could sit through an hour and a half of Precious Plumpers. I'll tell you that right now.
I appreciate that.
As long as you're willing to mix in pastry chef girls with cream fillings.
I'm in.
Oh, jeez. What happened to the twin Asian babysitter?
Oh, those are angry twin Asian teen babysitters. Terry.
You've been a bad boy.
They're not nearly as entertaining if they're not angry, Terry.
Got it.
Have you ever seen a very happy-go-lucky Asian babysitter, Terry? Not very interesting.
Wow. All right.
When they get angered, look out!
And Stephen, what do you label yours?
Stephen's porn.
Now, do your wife have if you're on the same computer, do you guys have the same codes and everything?
Huh?
Same pin?
Huh?
Password, I think.
Passwords, yeah.
Yes.
Does she have to log on separately?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Do you like my buddy that works at Microsoft does? Buy his wife her own computer.
Oh, geez.
Stay away from mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bree, you're on the air. Bree. Okay, no Bree this morning. We'd have to do without the... Just have the wine alone, Terry.
She was
Wow,
there.
she
Yes.
was there for a minute.
Oh, she was there?
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
Okay.
Cat!
Hello, T-Man.
Yes,
Hi,
Cat.
Vinny.
Hi, Vinny.
Hi, Vinny.
What can we do for you, Cat?
I just wanted to call and try again.
Terry feels a little bit insulted that you didn't say hi to
Hi,
her,
Terry.
Stephen, or Hopscotch
Nobody says hi to us, so.
before you said hi to
Hi,
Vinny the Pooh. She would like you to say hello in ranking order, or else she feels a little bit slighted here.
Okay, hi,
So
Terry.
because of
Hi,
that, she
Terry.
very much wants me to disconnect you and has no interest in having any kind of communication with you. So thanks for jumping aboard, and next time you may be a little bit better off. Learn from your mistakes.
Right.
She's got both her middle fingers over the phone right now. Really upset.
Well, she should know better.
Anna!
Good morning, everybody.
That covers it all.
Yeah, it does. Playing it safe.
Good morning, Anna.
Does that work? How are you guys doing today?
We're doing fine, Anna. Thanks for inquiring.
Good. You going to have a good weekend?
Oh, jeez.
Small talk.
Don't worry about us, Anna.
Well, I'm going to have a good weekend.
Oh, that's what I was hoping I'd hear about, maybe. What's going on with your life there, Anna? Because obviously you're calling just to try to weasel yourself a qualifying spot to be on the party plane. We all are taking that for granted.
Well, you have to give it to her. She is trying a little.
Can you try to make a little interesting small talk at all here? Is that at all possible, or is that just too much to ask these days, Terry?
Too much to ask.
I'm trying.
You're failing so far.
Bad effort.
Okay. All right. Well, so what are you going to do this weekend?
Tony.
That's what you're going to do?
Don't call me out like that, Steve. Or, I'm sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, T-Man? I'm just calling you. I've been listening to you guys since all the way from Tri-Cities, and you guys are no longer over there. And
thanks for the
right
tip.
now, I'm over here running close to Mount Vernon, and I thought I'd give you a call and see how you guys were doing this morning. And I, by a chance, heard you guys saying you guys were qualifying people for the Vegas, and I was just calling to see maybe if I can be one of them qualifiers.
What are you doing on the side of the mountain, Steve?
I'm just picking up some spuds and some potatoes to take back to the Tri-Cities.
Yes.
Oh, that was the same thing. Spuds and potatoes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a wife there at home there, Steve?
No, I don't. I'm actually single.
You're a single man?
Yes, sir.
How could such a great catch like you be without a woman with her claws firmly imprinted in your ass?
I don't know. It's just maybe I haven't found the right one. I haven't quite been out, you know?
In the Tri-Cities, you're having difficulty finding the right woman. Is that what you want us to believe for a second there, Steve?
Yes, it is Tri-Cities.
Mm-hmm. What do you do besides pick up potatoes, Steve?
I'm just all around, just like you just watch the football games, go to the American, Tri-City American games, and that's pretty much it, and work.
Yeah. And how old are you, Steve?
Hey.
What's that?
28.
Yes. And you have nobody in your life of any kind of romantic level on any level like that?
No, not right now.
Last time that Steve had sexual intercourse was a long, long time ago.
Not really.
How long ago was it, Stevie?
Probably a couple weeks ago.
Couple of weeks ago. Somebody was lucky enough to be in the great presence of the love-making guru that is Steve.
Oh, I gotta call Steve.
Yeah.
I love those potatoes.
And what did you do to her on that night, Steve? And how did you come about to fall into this bit of luck a couple of weeks ago to have?
Well, I've known her for a while, and I just kind of kept on talking to her. And
little Tri-City booty call. Is that what you're trying to say there, Steve?
Wow. Yeah, she's kind of a neighbor of mine, and I just kind of greet her every morning and kind of let her know how I'm doing.
Well, that's paying off for you, huh, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give her a little greeting in the morning, and every once in a while, when you look at her right and she looks at you right and the moon is right, you guys go after it.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Well, what'd you do to her on this night? Tell us all about it.
Oh, just kind of, romanced her, went out and had some dinner and went and watched the movie, and then came back and, one thing led to another, and we just started fooling around.
So the woman you just kind of give a quick passing morning greeting to, you decided on this particular night to throw a little dinner down her throat, take her to a nice movie, and you then took her back to the Steve single pad that you have all lined up for you there?
Yes, sir. That's what I did.
Where'd you take her to dinner?
I took her to the Red Lobster.
I knew it. I swear to you I was going to say that. Nothing like lobster in the desert.
Something about those breadsticks get them every time, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And then what movie did you take her to, Steve?
I went and watched King Kong. It's an old one. But
yeah, we've heard of it. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
And after she was shedding a tear over the loss of the big gorilla there, and she had a couple of breadsticks in her, maybe a little red wine that you got at Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Then you took her home and showed her your King Dong, or what?
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Nah, it was the small dong, but dong nonetheless.
Is it pretty much understood that when you take a Tri-Cities woman in this kind of circumstances to a Red Lobster dinner and a King Kong movie, Terry, that she has no choice but to give you a vagina?
Sure, over there.
That's putting out some loot. I mean,
Steve, so you were trying to put yourself in a position where you were guaranteed sex. Is that pretty much what you were thinking, or no? Like, let me ask you this.
No. I just, I haven't been out a lot, and I just kind of want to see maybe if there's somebody out there in Vegas or somebody in the plane.
Well, I'm not asking about that, Steve. I'm just asking you, if you had taken her to your Red Lobster dinner and you had paid the whopping total at the bottom of the bill there, and then you took her to the King Kong old movie there, and you bought her some Raisinets and a couple of Sour Patch Kids, maybe. After all that was over, if you had gotten her back in your neighborhood, which I'm sure is her neighborhood too, and she said, well, I'd like just to go to bed now. It's been a lovely evening. Good night. If she had done that, would that have been acceptable to you, Steve?
Yeah, it would have.
But that's not what happened.
Well, she's hearing this going, I could have got out of it.
That's not what happened, Terry. After King Kong.
Yeah.
And after Langostinos and shrimp. She was ready to take off her clothing for Steve.
Wow.
Yeah.
He got her done.
Where'd you do her?
What's that?
Where'd you do her there, Steve?
Oh, I just did it right there in my room.
All right.
In your
my
room?
room at my mom and dad's house.
Well, you can have a room in an apartment.
You have a studio apartment? What do you have?
No, I got a one-bedroom apartment.
One-bedroom apartment.
Wow.
You took her to the bedroom area of the apartment, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what happened?
I went to let her know, just started kissing her, and the next thing you know, right there, I asked her if she just wants to stay the night. She said, sure, and, at first you'd say that nothing's going to go on, but then at nighttime, you kind of rolling around. And,
wow!
They always say that. I love it. Liar.
Did she have any choice but to say that she wanted to stay the night after getting the kiss that kills from Steve from the Tri-Cities? The guy who goes and picks up the spuds over on the west side of the state?
Yeah.
I mean, between me and you, did she have any choice but to say yes?
That's all the choice she has.
That's right.
Yeah, what if she says no?
When she says no, you beat off and then slash her tires and call it a night.
Wow.
After the
Alrighty
tire
then.
slashing, you call it a night.
You
Right?
make her say yes.
Steve,
Yeah.
you are one of the last of the true romantics. Yes. And because of that, even though you're from the Tri-Cities, I'm going to qualify you. How do you not qualify Steve the Spud Getter?
Tough to do.
You can't do it, Terry.
I know, okay.
Just like she couldn't say no after
Right.
getting a kiss from Steve. I'm sure that was a well-breathed kiss, Terry. I'm sure he makes the fresh breath a priority of his life.
Of course.
Especially after seafood.
Especially after gathering spuds all week. He gave her no choice. I'm left with no choice. Steve is a man who gets what he wants.
Thanks, Steve, man.
Hang on the line there, Stevie boy.
He's not going to bring her, is he? Come on.
If you win, if you somehow miraculously get yourself on the plane, you have just qualified. But if we pick your name out of the hopper, Steve, are you going to take this lovely lady with you?
No, I'm not.
Because you haven't really talked to her since the sexual evening.
Yeah.
Wow. Stevie loves him and leaves him.
Oh, heartbreaker right there.
You haven't spoken to her since that night, Steve? She's still waiting by the phone as we speak right now?
That's what she's probably doing right now.
You're the man.
Steve, doesn't sound like you, though. It doesn't sound like you were necessarily the type to have sex with him on a particular night, all through the night and morning. You were making love as only you can do and then never talk to him again, Steve. Is that your style?
Well, no, I'll talk to her again.
But it's been 2 weeks.
I would talk to her again.
But you haven't since.
What's that?
You haven't talked to her since.
No, not yet, not since, but I'm planning on calling her.
Is he the bullcrap Tri-City caller of the day?
Could be the bullcrap Tri-City caller of the day.
Don't tell me you're raw dog, Steve.
What's that? No, oh no.
You covered your spuds?
Yeah, definitely no raw dog is going on.
You may, I see. So you always have yourself a spare somewhere in the wallet there?
Oh, yeah, tons of
left
chicks.
over from high school?
Yeah. They're still good.
All right. Well, I'm surprised he hasn't talked to her since. That doesn't seem very typical of Steve. It makes me wonder if this whole story was just a cock and bull story.
It was all of those.
You swear
Probably.
this story is true, Steve?
Yes.
He opened up the OP wallet, got the condom out, and made it happen.
The OP wallet.
What's an OP wallet?
Oh my God, Ocean Pacific?
Yeah.
Oh,
Velcro wallets,
come
those are
on.
filthy.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
You can put them through the wash and they still are great.
All right, Steve, hang on. I'm going to put you on with Pasty Dave.
All right, thanks.
All right, he loves Red Lobster.
Looks like when he gets back to the beach.
Stevie.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on, buddy? Happy Friday to you.
You know, man.
What's your last name?
Give her my number.
I'll go to the bar.
I'll show her how to do it right. Definitely not touch her.
What's the best number to reach you on if you're a big winner on Monday?
There he goes, Terry.
Wow.
Taking the info that everyone hopes is their fate
Right.
to qualify. Another qualifier in the hopper, Terrence. Would Steve be a welcomed addition at Las Vegas?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
The T-Man.
Jeff, you're on the air.
Hey, you there?
Oh, I'm here, baby.
Hey, T-Man, I think you got taken this morning.
Taken? Taken how, Jeff?
Okay, well, see, that Letitia chick, she called you up and she got qualified after this whole sob story about her boyfriend or whoever it was that got his fingers chopped off.
Yes.
She couldn't even give you a straight story of how it happened. You guys asked her how it happened. She's like, there was some sort of a chain on the back of a forklift, and then there was this guy and this and that. I think she was making the whole thing up, man.
Jeff, how long have I been in the seat, buddy?
What was that?
How long have I been doing the show here, buddy? How long have I been man in the
doing this for a long
controls
time.
here?
And that's the thing is that I have a lot of respect for you, but I think I lost a little bit of it this morning because you got taken.
I got taken. Jeff's
Well, what makes
convinced
it- yeah.
I got taken, Terry. She gives me a specific story about him losing 3 fingers on one hand, 1 finger on the other. She's giving me detail after detail. Obviously, she knows that's a story that can be confirmed if we ever wanted to, Terry.
Right.
This is not a story that was made up. Trust me on these things. I'm a trained, experienced professional.
And what makes him the expert anyway?
He was listening, Terry. That's what makes him the
Oh,
expert.
is that it?
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha.
What was taken?
He definitely knows when women are lying about their boyfriends having fingers cut off.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a shame, Terry, that I could let that happen to the show.
He hears it all the time.
To the program.
Huh?
Jeff,
Yeah.
you trust me on this one?
I don't know, man. If my wife had her fingers chopped off here, and it had been 3 or 4 months, you know, how many times would you have heard the exact story told? Every time you go to a restaurant, somebody's like, "Oh, what happened to your hand?" You know, every time you go into the doctor's office, the emergency room, this and that.
Probably know.
But you tell the exact story.
People-
And she couldn't. She was fumbling on her story and this and that. I think you got taken,
People
man.
lose their fingers on the job, Terry. It happens more often than people would like to realize. Now, I don't know how we'd ever lose our fingers on this job, Terry, but it's possible.
Sure.
I mean, maybe if I grabbed Barbara Hanger's ass maybe one morning, she would
No, she's pretty cool with that.
turn around and slice my fingers off,
No,
right?
she wouldn't care.
No, she doesn't care. She
All right, I
likes
picked
it.
the wrong person?
She'd say 2 hands, big boy.
All right, well, then maybe someone in the office, if I put my hands on their ass at the wrong moment, I could get my finger sliced off or something like that, Terry. Maybe Barbara was a wrong example. But
of who, though?
the bottom line is, on the job, you can lose your fingers. And no one's going to make up a story with me, Terry. They've learned through the years that if I even suspect for a fleeting moment that their story is in doubt, I will make her produce those hands.
Right.
And I even made it clear, even though I believed her, that if he showed up at the airport without fingers missing,
Right.
that they would be completely out of the
trip,
experience that is the Las Vegas party plane trip.
Right.
She's not making up this story. I'll bet anything on it.
And plus, she's just qualified, so she hasn't won.
Why don't you bet me, Jeff, since you're so sure? I'm not kidding, man. I've lost all, what do you say? I lost all the respect for you. Yeah, that's the word.
I'm not going to bet you anything.
Oh!
Come on, big talker.
Come on, put your money where your mouth
but
is, sir. You're
See,
so sure. I'm so wrong. I'm so off this morning.
I wouldn't even want to get qualified for the trip if you're giving away qualifications like just by making up stories.
Okay, well, if you're so sure, I'll tell you what. Not only will I give you, not only can we bet like $100, $500, whatever you want to bet on it. Not only can we do that? But if you win, an extra bonus for you, if she has no way to produce this boyfriend with the missing fingers, I will not only make you a qualifier, I'll give you a seat on the frickin' plane.
Wow. Winner.
Oh.
But you have to be willing to bet at least $100 on this.
I don't know, T-Man.
Well, if you were a true Vegas guy, you'd probably go
He's
for
not
it,
convinced.
too.
He's not convinced that he's right,
I
Terry.
don't know. I've
He
never been
knows
to
he's
Vegas.
wrong.
I don't really have a
He
Vegas mentality,
knows he's
T-Man.
wrong. He knows when push comes to shove that the T-Man is right in these situations. Not 99% of the time. 100%! Why don't you bet me if you don't believe me, Jeff?
I don't know. I'm just not a betting type of guy.
Come on, Jeff. All right.
Why would
That's
you
what
wanna
it
go
comes
to
down.
Vegas?
He's not a Vegas kind of guy. He's not a
Right.
betting kind of guy. What kind of
Probably
guy
not.
are you, Jeff?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for the call, Jeff.
All right.
All right.
Boy.
All right.
Mom, Dad, this is Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Hi, nice to meet you.
Jeez.
How much of a betting kind of guy do you have to be to just have a wager as to whether you're right or not?
Right.
You're not a guy willing to just step up and put it on the line as to whether you're right or not? You have to be a betting kind of guy to do that? No.
If you're convinced of it, then stick with it.
All right.
Just got to be a
could've been on the
guy.
plane.
Just got to be a kind of guy who stands up behind your own claims. But you know what? Deep inside, he knows I'm right.
Right.
That's why he doesn't want to be showed up like that.
I know.
No girl's going to make up such a specific story with graphic details that can be followed up on, Terry.
Right.
On this program.
Right.
People know me too well, and I can sniff out a bogus story a mile away, Terry. Always have been able to, always will be able to.
Right.
Do it all the time. This one was not one of them. Sorry, Jeff.
She would have produced him like it was nothing.
Uh-huh.
That guy would have grabbed the steering wheel with his wrist and come on down.
That's correct. I guess you're right, T-Man. Sorry. All the respect is back. Please. I ask you, please. Jason. Jason, are you there? Look at all these names, Terry.
I know.
Look at all these names.
I see them all.
Tasha, is Jason there? No, Jason? Tasha Callanan, Ryan Snaps.
Snap, snap.
Nicole Marsh, who's the nudist from yesterday, Terry.
Oh, right.
Emery Stolsteimer.
Stoolsteiner?
What?
Stoolshiner. Tara Burite. Josh Dale. Nicole Jennings won at 4 o'clock yesterday on Eric Power's show, and Dirty Harry, as they call him, Terry. You're so dirty.
The dirtiest.
Who wrote the prize sheet. I'm really hoping, I mean, we make fun sometimes of his handwriting, and we always wonder as far as his level of education and how thorough it was, Terry.
Yeah.
I really hope that Nicole spelled her first name for him, because I don't want to think that he doesn't know how to spell Nicole and chose to spell the name Nicole on his own.
Okay.
In this fashion. Nickolle.
What?
Nobody spells it like that.
No.
He's wrong.
He went on his own. He went on his own.
I think he may qualify for the specialized programs for the Seattle Parks and Rec. He's that close.
Call Nicole and find out. Maybe she told Harris that's the way she spells her first name, in which case he's way off the hook here. If not, it's just disastrous. Just disastrous.
T-Man,
Is this Nicole?
this is
How do you spell your first name?
Nickolle.
Okay, thank you.
Phew.
I know that perhaps the benefit of the doubt was deserved there, Terry. I mean,
Weren't we all
thank
hoping
you,
it was
Nicole.
wrong, though?
Yeah, we kind of were.
Yeah.
Kind of ruins the moment.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Nicole should have played along.
Yeah, come on.
Tell her no one spells it like that.
Nobody spells it like that.
Oh,
it's the
jeez.
dumbest way ever.
Wow, the dumbest
Doesn't make you
way
special.
ever.
Oh, she's in the hopper too, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Nicole.
Kind of like
Nicole.
Nicole Jennings.
Nicole.
Pretty cool.
Is in the hopper. And then at night,
Yes.
at
who
8
do we got?
p.m., this is what the price sheet says. Chantel.
Oh, I know her.
No last name, no date of birth, no address, no city, state, or zip, no social security number, no day phone, no evening phone,
So no way to get in contact with her?
no email, no nothing.
Wow.
It says the winner's name was Chantel.
That chick's hot.
Wow.
So how the hell?
I guess then we would probably not put that person in the hopper.
Well, how do you, Terry? Does Eddie Francis, is he such your boy that he just knows everyone and is able to get in touch with her with no problem?
I don't know. Maybe so.
Do I put her in the hopper, or do we just disqualify her, assuming we have no way to get in touch with
We
Chantel?
have no way, even if she were to win, how do you get in touch with her? So she's out.
No phone number, nothing.
So if she gets angry, she has to get angry at the nighttime players because it's not us.
How to get angry at the nighttime players, Terry?
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
Maybe that's out.
Yeah, that means out.
Chantel,
Yeah.
here goes your qualifying.
Sounds like Eddie Francis, not your boy anymore there, Chantel.
No, not your boy.
All right, she's in the back.
Sad, man.
It is. It's too bad.
She's at the bottom of the old receptacle there, Terry.
All right.
Filling out the price sheet is grueling.
You familiar with the receptacle, Terry?
I am. Filled the receptacle last night.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Or maybe she didn't win a blackjack and they just didn't bother filling the rest of it out.
They circled her as a winner.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Just not caring.
Not nearly the detail of Nicole Jennings, who was born on
Nicole.
3/28/78, Terry. Lives in Spanaway, Washington, 98387.
Wow.
Social Security number 551.
Whoa.
He's at least thorough. I don't know what kind of patties you are, too.
I got daytime phone. I got nighttime phone. I got an email of Little Miss Dove, Yahoo.
Wow.
He must have liked her.
Yeah, he must have. Didn't give her any.
Harris writes the chicken scratch. He writes at the third grade, kind of with the left foot looking writing.
Right.
But he is very thorough.
Absolutely.
Got to give him that.
Yep, we do.
Ready to pick a name out here? Ready to find a winner?
Sure.
Who's picking?
Hey, you were supposed to pick today.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 'cause-
Really?
You did a good job picking yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
I get your picking hand ready.
I'm a hell of a picker.
When we come back.
Boy,
You should see my nose.
Oh, my God.
When we come back, another 2 seats on the party plane to Vegas will be confirmed.
Q93.
Terry, live to northern Italy we go. That's where our friend, colleague, intern to the stars, Kendall, is in the smack dab middle of her study abroad, Terry. Kendall,
Hello, T. How are you?
are you okay there?
What?
Are you on the top of the Alps this morning or something?
No. I'm actually waiting for a bus. I've missed the last 2, and there's a crowd of about 60, and I've been in Italy for 7 hours, and I still haven't gotten to flippin' Florence. It's really making me angry.
Well, where are you coming from? Who'd you spend last night with?
I was in Madrid last night.
Ah, you were in Spain last night? You had a little
Yes.
Spaniard craving, did you?
Yeah, it was so much fun. I had a great time. I went there for spring break.
Yeah, now we're not going to be able to... It's going to be much more difficult to try to find the origin of her STD that she comes back with, Terry.
I know.
When she goes to so many countries.
Yeah.
Kendall,
Yes.
what are you doing over there in Spain?
Well, I was with my stepmom. We had a little vacation together for a week, so...
Was this supposed to be the week that you actually spent with your boyfriend that's not your boyfriend anymore because you couldn't keep your hands to yourself and keep them away from the Italian boys?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm asking.
No, Matt comes here tomorrow.
Oh, he's
still coming?
He's still...
Yeah, well, I was with my mom this last week, and then Matt comes this week, so...
Are you guys back together?
No, well, I don't...
Yes.
Yeah, I guess, kind of. We're going to see how things go this week.
Mm-hmm.
I pretty much hate you. I'm out.
No, it's her kisses.
Are you going to tell him all the details of what you did with Salvatore the Spaniard over the past few days, or no?
Oh, yeah, of course. It was amazing. No, I didn't get to do anything.
Oh, you never
It was a
do
family trip.
anything. Your mom's not horny at all.
What?
What happens in Spain with your stepmom? Oh. Stays in Spain with your stepmom.
Dirty.
Yes.
So some flamenco shows, though.
You did what?
We went to flamenco shows. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. Okay, I think okay, hold on. This is getting ridiculous.
How hard is it when the door opens, you get in?
Yes.
What?
Oh, really?
Which way do I go?
That's what I'm supposed to do?
I know in Italy you go the other way when the door opens.
Ah, I see. Well, that's probably why there's a problem then.
What's the big dilemma there, Kendall? What's the problem?
Well, I was trying to get my bag under the bus, and then it dropped, and then I hit my head on the bus.
Terry, I haven't talked to her in a while, and even more air is circulating in her head now. You can hear it.
No kidding.
This has been a rough day. You have no idea.
Yeah,
tough life.
Yeah, you have it really difficult.
No, it's just hard to get. Now we're all pressing to get on these buses. People are.
Oh, they're
crazy.
pressing up against her.
Okay. I think I'm going to get. Oh, man. I don't know it.
Well,
okay. But anyway, how are you guys?
Don't worry about us. We don't have any important things like buses to catch going on.
There's 2 buses. I need to get on this.
Hey, I understand.
How many Kendalls does it take to get on a bus?
And what's the name of the bus driver?
I don't know. He has a cigarette in his mouth. I don't think he talked to me.
So you're on the bus already? Pressed up against a man named Gennaro that you don't know?
No, I'm with 60 people waiting to get on the bus.
Oh, you're not even on the bus. I'm confused, Terry. This never-ending get-on-the-bus saga is just so captivating that I can't...
I'm sorry I don't have more to say.
No, I'm loving it. You don't need more to say. This is incredible.
You're better when you say nothing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you're headed back to Florence. What, you got class today?
Do I have what?
Class. Oh, jeez. It's a foreign word to her now.
I know.
Yeah. It's an American word.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
Do you have class today?
No, I don't have class till Monday.
So
oh my gosh, everyone's pushing.
So why are you in such a rush to get back, Kendall?
I want to hear you.
Well, because the ogre comes tomorrow.
The ogre.
And my two of my best sorority sisters are coming. They already got here, and they got here like 7 hours ago, and I haven't yet seen them. And we have dinner reservations at 7, and it's 6 o'clock, and it's an hour bus to Pisa, and I just don't feel like I'm going to make this in time.
Yes.
Oh,
so I have to get on this
hard.
bus.
Kendall.
Sucks to be
Yes.
Kendall, I'm glad we could catch up if we even did that, and it's been a while since we've communicated. I'm glad you're
I know,
doing
it's
well.
been about 3 weeks, T.
I got your emails, and I almost sometimes read them, and I'm very excited to talk to you this morning.
I'm excited to talk to you guys, too. Well, if you give me 2 minutes, I'll be sitting down.
No, it's okay. Now, you just take care of what you got to do. You got to get to Pisa, make sure you eat before the tower crashes, and everything will be fine.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Why are you
Don't be sorry.
apologizing?
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
Why aren't you sorry?
What?
Never mind.
Wait. If Steven knew there was a way to take a bus to Pizza, are you kidding me?
He'd be crashing through the line.
Man. Last stop pepperoni.
I'm really excited to know that Kendall is a representative of all American girls over there in Italy, Terry.
Right.
Letting them know what students are like these days here in the good old U.S. of A., Terry.
I know.
Pretty sure I never made a dinner reservation in college ever, much less in Italy.
There's a 15-year-old boy on the line who would like to get his father qualified for the Las Vegas trip. Isn't that an interesting angle, Terry? Not really? Oh, geez.
Okay.
Liar.
Are you there?
When were you born?
Hello?
You're going to have the, what's his name? What was the dude's name we called up before?
Jeff?
Called back. Say, T-Man, I lost respect for you. That kid was at least 34.
Right.
Yes, sir. What can we do for you, young man?
I was wondering if I could get my dad qualified for the Las Vegas trip.
Mm-hmm. And why do you take it upon yourself to make sure your dad is got a shot to go to Vegas with the entire cast of characters that are being assembled to go on this party plane? Why is that necessary?
Because he's a great guy and he's really nice, and I think he deserves it.
Or is it just your turn for the block party?
I know. House is empty. Let's go.
Where's your... This is almost like a Sleepless in Seattle moment, Terry.
Aww.
Where's your mom? Why is your dad without a woman that you just want to send him alone?
My dad actually is single right now.
He's single. And your biological mom, is she in your life or no?
She's not living with me right now, but pretty soon I will live with her, yes.
So you live with your dad, and that's a good situation for you? Happy living with your dad, or what?
Yeah, I'm happy living with him.
Mm-hmm. And you want to do something nice for him, and this is the best way you can think of, and this would be something he'd really appreciate.
Yeah.
Does he know you're doing this, or is it going to be a surprise?
Well, he probably will once he listens to the radio.
Oh, wow.
It is a surprise then, Terry.
Yeah, I guess so. Aren't
now,
you in
is
class?
this 15-year-old? Nobody goes to class.
Oh, okay.
Not during this program. Does he have an ulterior motive, Terry, or is he just doing as he says, nice?
Well, he sounds pretty sincere.
Might be a good boy.
Yeah, he actually could be a good kid.
Jonah, we'd like to help you.
We're still producing good boys.
We are, I
out there,
think.
Terry. Is that
I
what you're
think
trying
we
to?
are,
Is that what you're trying to have me believe?
Yes.
Jonah, hang on. That's his name of the movie?
Yes.
It is. Sad that I know that.
I think it is pretty sad. What's your name again?
Doug.
Your name is Doug?
Yeah.
Or is that your dad's name?
Your dad gave you that name, huh? You have no choice but to be a nice boy with the name Doug.
Yeah.
Better be a junior.
He's got to be a junior.
What year are you, Doug?
What again? What's that again?
What year are you in high school?
I am in 9th grade right now.
You're in ninth grade.
Freshman.
Yeah.
What school do you go to, Doug?
Mount Vernon High School.
So in ninth grade, is that the cutoff of when they stopped calling you Dougie?
No, not quite yet.
They still call you Dougie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mount Vernon High School, Terry.
Yeah. Oh. Are you getting out of a car there?
Home of the Bulldogs.
Whose car are you in, Dougie?
I'm just with one of my friends right now.
One of your friends who's also in ninth grade?
No.
Yeah, but he has a mustache, so he got a permit early. Well, how old is your friend?
He's the same age as I am.
Well, then I just asked you, is he in ninth grade too? And you said he's not, and you're getting out of his car. Isn't this a little bit interesting? Or just to me?
I don't know.
Yeah, he may be the bullcrap freshman of the day.
Could be the bullcrap freshman of the
geez.
day.
How are you getting out of a fellow 15-year-old's car if 15-year-olds can't drive, Doug? Doug?
Well, he has an adult with him right now, but we're just stopping at his house for a little bit.
Boy, T-Man asks a lot of questions.
I know. He's like, dang it.
Say again, which fingers are missing?
What's that again?
Explain the car situation to me, Doug. I'm a little confused by this.
The kid's driving, but he has an adult with
My
him.
friend are in the car, and the kid was my friend was driving, but the dad was sitting in the middle.
So why isn't his dad being thrown into the mix here? Why is it your dad? I get the sense, what I'm feeling here, Terry, is that Doug's daddy put him up to this as an interesting angle. And Doug's daddy is about 2 feet away right now.
Oh, put your dad on the phone, Doug.
Well, actually, he's buying a car right now.
He's buying a car?
Yeah.
Well, if he's buying cars, maybe a trip to Vegas is not as needed as you are making it seem, Doug.
He's buying a Samurai, a really cheap Samurai.
Oh, okay. Why don't you say so? Yeah, let's flip that. Drop of a hat. So he can't be disturbed because he's buying a car right now?
Well, it's just a cheap little Samurai that he...
Yeah, I heard that part of that. Yeah, but, all right. I don't know.
I'm a little confused, but, you know.
Sounds like a nice kid.
He does.
I don't know. Could be nothing but trouble.
Oh.
Let's bring him down with us.
Doug, you're qualified, but your dad's not.
Oh, yeah?
All right?
Okay.
All right, hang on the line.
Wow.
Your Doug's qualified for that.
Oh, okay. Super.
What's up, Dougie?
Dougie. Yeah, Joe.
Pays to be hanging with him all weekend.
I know.
Yeah, in Vegas. Doug, you want to get some more ice cream? Come on.
No, we don't want to touch
This
chicks
video,
like
dude.
that.
I'll pay for everything. Just don't talk to any girls.
And don't tell any adults.
I don't know what to make of Doug, Terry.
Neither do I.
Are you
But he
a Michael
sounded
Jackson
nice.
fan at all or no?
Yeah, my dad's he's buying a car right now.
Yeah, I mean, why is he outside?
I
Still
don't
buy
know.
samurais? That's pretty cool.
I don't know.
Interesting, nonetheless.
Well, anyway, let's put these names in the hopper. Let's make someone an official passenger on the T-Man's party plane of Vegas. You're blowing my ears out if you just want to reach in and grab something there.
Oh, where's the hopper?
Oh, think you got one there.
How'd I do?
Let's see here.
Hopefully good, right?
Oh, isn't this interesting? Isn't this fascinating?
What's that?
Isn't this ironic, as we say in the trade? Dirty Harry wins.
Oh.
The winner was a winner on the afternoon Eric Flowers extravaganza.
Not Dougie then.
Well, Dougie was not qualified for
Monday.
today.
Yeah.
Yes.
I figured it out.
Who thought you could be a winner listening to that show? That's great.
Hi. Hello. Am I the winner? Am I the winner? T-Man. What it do, bitch? Woo! T-Man. Hello. 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 Is anyone there? Hello. Hello. Is anyone there? Hello? T-Man? Terry?
See how happiness can turn to sadness so quick, Terry?
I know.
Yes. She was a little too presumptuous when I called her, Terry.
Yeah, she was.
She was a little too anticipatory, if you know what I'm saying.
Very giddy.
Mm-hmm. Hearing herself in the background on the radio in 7-second delay style, Terry.
Yeah.
Finally a listener with an idea of how stupid they sound on the radio, Terry.
No, turn up.
That's what I was doing, giving it an opportunity how foolish she sounded.
Yeah.
That's what I sound like?
God,
You obviously picked the wrong name out of the hopper.
Wow.
Wrong name.
Cut off my fingers.
Okay.
Why should she have assumed that she was the winner when I called, Terry? She was a little too giddy.
She hadn't even talked to Pacey yet.
I know. That's the big...
I don't like over presumptuous people. Now we'll try this again. Give her one more shot here.
Okay.
And maybe she shouldn't get excited until she hears the words, "You're the winner." And that's being very generous because I'm tempted to throw her name right back in the hopper, Terry.
Wow.
Stephen, which one do you suggest I do? Stephen doesn't like to answer until I tell him he's the winner. Stephen, you're the winner. You can respond.
Woohoo! Yes. No, I turned it off, but then I forgot to turn it back on when you...
Okay.
So, there you go. I would say that she should be back in the hopper and pick again.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Ball
You're going to be that mean-spirited. I was going to give her a second chance. Everyone's entitled to a second chance. You say no second chance.
Nope.
Throw her back in the hopper. Her chances of being picked again are very unlikely.
One strike, you're out.
You're telling her she's off the plane.
It seems like Harris may have told her, I've got the in for you. I'm going to get you picked. Because she was way too excited already.
She was way too excited before I even said a damn word, Terry.
Because she knows, she knows you, and you can't be that way.
So. And you know what's interesting? And then people...
You can't be any way around me. You're right, Stephen.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Which way? Yeah, you can't be that way.
Mm-hmm. Pick a way. You can't be that way around me.
There is no way.
There's no way to be.
Right.
Look, T-Man and I are really tight. I'll get you on the plane.
He's here.
So I ask you again, Stephen. Think it over. I'm going to let your decision be final.
Give him some time on that.
Do I give her a second chance to go about this in a more proper fashion? Or do I eliminate the fact that we picked her from the hopper and repick a new name from the hopper, which could be hers, but most likely won't be?
Right.
Wow, when you phrase it like that, the same way as last time. I'm going to say repick from the hopper.
Really?
Steven's a dickhead.
Put her in it, but I think...
What a dickhead ball buster!
But I think we should forward her to the next hopper as well on Monday.
But he wonders why people call him a dickhead.
No, she does not get forwarded.
Well, do what you want. I mean, why should I be the one?
No, because you're in charge. You're the news guy.
Well, then obviously she needs a second chance.
She needs a second chance?
If I would have known that's where we were going.
Well, I'm asking you. You've said
Well,
twice now.
I'm looking for the song Back in the Hopper. Hold on a second.
Back in the hopper.
Back in the hopper again. All right. So your decision stands, Steven. Put her back in the hopper and pick again.
Give her a second chance.
Well,
Steven, you said twice. Put her back in. Yeah,
Well, I thought that's what I'm trying to do. What you want now? I say
don't
put her in the
care
hopper.
either way.
Okay, put her in the hopper. Pick again.
Just because I'm playing a song doesn't mean I care either way. I don't care either way. I'm letting you make the decision. You.
Oh, so you're saying I'm fat and I carry all the weight?
You choose whichever way you want to go here. Do you want to pick again, or do you want me to give her a second chance?
We just like the song.
Yeah. Wow, it's a lot of pressure. I suppose I should stick with my first instinct.
Put her back in the hopper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Call her and let her know she's going back in the hopper, and let Steven tell her
right,
she's
yeah.
going back in the hopper.
See if she sounds as happy.
Well,
Yeah.
you've all screwed up people before in the past, so.
Not your stuff.
You're a mean guy.
Maybe it is.
Dickhead,
Yeah,
man.
when the dickhead one calls come in, you don't understand why.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, me?
Next time you guys do it, I'll be sure to treat you this way.
Yeah, apparently not.
Now she's never going to answer her
Yeah,
phone.
where is she now?
Hello?
Yeah, Nicole.
Yeah?
You know, I was on the verge. Or actually, I was more than on the verge. I had called you to tell you that your name was picked out of the hopper and a seat was secured for you on the party plane to Vegas. But when I called, it was like the party started without me. You know, I don't like parties starting without me, Terry.
Right.
Because I am the party.
You are,
You know
by
what I'm
all
saying?
means, yes.
Okay.
So because of that,
she's rather subdued now.
And because of the ruling by the only ruling body on this program, that'd be Stephen Kilbreth, he's saying no second chance for you.
Come on, Steven.
You get your name thrown back in the hopper. The chances of you being picked out again are so unlikely that you've lost your chance to go to Vegas only because you had to be so
excited.
No, not excited when the timing is right is what excited needs to be. But premature ejaculation excitement, Terry?
Not good.
No woman needs that.
No.
Well, when I have your guys' number speed dial in my, well, not speed dial, but when your number pops up in my phone when you call me and ask me how you spell my name, of course I'm knowing you calling me back to let me know I'm listening to the radio.
That's a fair point, Terry.
That is a good
Yeah,
point.
but
You know, if she's a lawyer, she just made a damn good point that rocked the jury box.
Exactly.
It rocked the
You guys
Casbah.
called me
It
this morning
rocked
from
the
the same number.
What did it just do? It rocked the jury box. We had called her earlier because Harris spells like a fourth grader, and she had our caller ID all set in there. How could she not get excited, Terry? That would be going against human nature.
But then again, Hotshot Scott did point out that nobody spells their name like that, and that was a stupid way to spell it.
Doesn't mean she'd have our number still stored in her
guess
phone.
what? You guys know who you should be talking to about that is my mother. I didn't spell my name like that. My mother
don't blame her. She had nothing to do with Rock the Casbah. She had nothing to do with Rock the Casbah. She had nothing to do with it. She just rocked the jury box.
Yeah.
And when she rocked the jury box, simultaneously, she rocked the Casbah, Terry. Nicole.
Yes.
Nikolai.
Yes, sir.
Because of the unbelievable... Turn your radio down.
That's not my radio.
Well,
somebody better hurry up.
Smash whoever's radio that is with your fist. Because of that unbelievable point that you made that rocked
Yes, sir.
the Jerry Box slash.
Does that mean I win now?
Uh-oh. See,
No,
there she goes again.
There she goes again, jumping the gun.
Oh, can she really be that?
Can she
Come
just keep her yap shut for 20 seconds while I'm about to... Now I know
Again, she
it's-
rocked the Casbah again.
She just re-rocked the Casbah, Terry.
She did.
She unrocked the Casbah.
She unrocked it.
By re-rocking, she unrocked.
Yep.
Back in the hopper.
Back in the hopper.
Back in the hopper. Hold on.
See, she did you hear her go?
I was
oh my
just about to tell you for a second time you won your spot and you couldn't shut up again!
See, somebody in the background thinks
Yes,
she
I'm
won?
dropping my kids off at daycare.
Oh, that's what we wanted to hear.
How many?
Wah, wah.
Back in the hopper.
Ooh, tough break.
Come on. You guys are killing me here.
Come on.
Come on.
How old are your kids?
I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Boys or girls?
2 girls.
Are they hot?
Yes.
Are they hot?
Beautiful.
What are they wearing?
Mm-hmm.
They're
All right.
beautiful.
All right, well, then you win a trip to Vegas.
Say it again.
You want a trip to Vegas.
Thank you.
She's dancing around daycare. Terry, and it's such a forced reaction now since she's already gone through the motions already that it's just so,
Back in the hopper.
so
Take it
artificial.
back.
Back in the
You should
hopper.
take it back.
Take it back.
Nicole, you've won a trip to Vegas.
I want to trip to Vegas.
Yeah, the daycare lady doesn't care. Mhm.
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Daycare lady.
Hi, daycare lady. Are you excited for your client?
Yes, I am excited.
Oh, well, then the whole world is as well, simultaneously. Isn't that nice? Now go watch your Snot Bubble Kids and tell her to hang on the line, and we're going to get all her information, all right? Is this Nicole again? Nicole?
No. Nicole and Tiara, yes.
Oh, all right. Well, where's Nicole?
This is Nicole.
Nicole.
Yes.
Who are you going to take with you?
Hi.
Think about it. Yes, yeah, use it. Hang it over all your friends' heads. All weekend long, all next week. You don't have to decide until next week, all right?
Okay, all right. Thank
Hang
you,
on the line. Yes. What do you weigh? Oh, geez. Hang on the line.
Whoa. Congratulations.
Paige, do you ask her?
What do you ask her what she weighs?
Hey, Nicole,
What do you weigh?
if you were to step on a scale,
Oh, jeez.
what would the number read?
Way to really just kind of cushion the blow.
tricked her.
About 125, 130.
Now, is there a tattoo?
5'1"?
Is there a tattoo on the boob that says Dante?
Oh, jeez.
All ass, T-Man.
All ass. She's ready to shake it.
125, but all ass?
Hey.
All right.
You'll take it.
So many women want to be all ass these days that even
I
the
know.
125-pounders are claiming they're all ass. I'm 125, but all ass.
I think only the flat girls want to be all ass.
That's
all they got.
There you go, Terry.
There you go.
There's today's winner. She won, she lost, she won, she lost, she won again.
I know.
Rot with
What?
emotion today.
A roller coaster ride of emotion. The T-Man. What are you doing over here? They're checking out Stephanie Wilkes. I am. Larry, gotta see these pictures. Because Stephanie Wilkes right at 8:51 and 7 seconds. I'm sure Stephen has already read it because he's giggling.
I haven't, actually.
You have not?
I haven't.
She writes, check me out on MySpace. Come on, T-Man. Put me on the party plane. I'll be your entertainment. You won't be disappointed. Now, that's the kind of text page that kind of gets your head turned, Terry.
Easy on the
The
buzzer.
fact that I have the buzzer down my
Now, she
pants
probably
doesn't
has.
mean
Oh, my gosh.
She probably has
What was
pictures.
hitting it?
She probably has pictures on MySpace that makes your head turn too, but in the wrong direction.
Wow.
So we'll have to wait and see. Yes. Can I get on a couple of quick text pages here? Do you mind, Terry? Would you mind that much?
No, not
Like,
at
would you
all.
like to hear at 9:30 and 25 seconds somebody writes Steven's a butt-licking pirate? Would you like to hear that, Terry?
Wow, a butt-licking
Wow, let's call
pirate.
that person
Are you
back.
kidding me?
I don't think we need to hear that one.
Butt-licking Pirates of the Caribbean will be opening at Disneyland next year.
Well, we've all been anxiously waiting that one. 9:25 and 59 seconds. T-Man, if she ain't 280, she ain't nothing. She was 125 pounds, that's for sure, but she meant to make sure you understood it was all in her ass.
Wow.
Speaking of the last caller that actually won a seat on the plane.
Nikolai.
She is signed, sealed, and delivered. She's yours. Terry. And she is the latest winner with her guests to go to Vegas on the T-Man's party plane. She'll be able to take stories to the grave with her, Terry, that many out there will only be able to imagine what they could be like. Wow. T-Man's party plane's second run. Will there be a third? Very unlikely.
That's too bad.
Swan song.
Well, we'll see. Who knows? I don't know. That's not going to happen. Anyhow, where are we here? 9:25 and 20 seconds. T-Man the Ogre is back again with Kendall. Didn't you get my messages I sent you on email? Jason from Bremerton. No, Jason, I don't really see your email standing out. I'm sorry.
Sounds a little upset.
I got to check out Jason's email.
You sent him his MySpace, probably.
Can't believe I deleted those. Well, I didn't know that Jason had the inside scoop on all that is Kendall.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right, bonus sex with Pull last night. Signed Juan.
Bonus sex.
I think he sounds like he's getting it done a lot.
Oh, yeah, tons.
Yeah, right.
But he knows how to work it.
Okay.
He's learning even more day by day. See him at the front desk on MySpace all the time.
Maybe. Oh,
all the time.
Terry doubts it. Sounds like.
so doubtful.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. A lot of these text pages aren't making the cut today.
Weak text pages.
Weak text pages.
Come on, people.
Oh, weak.
On Friday, they're out of stuff.
E.
All the good moose knuckle jokes are on Mondays.
Yeah, I
Apparently so.
guess there's a weak weekend ahead, right?
My penis was chopped off at work.
It's a good start.
Well, it's either weak text pages or my stories.
Well, we're out of time for stories. Terry.
Are we? Are you sure?
Thankfully, there. Let me qualify at least the next, without even finding out anything about them. 3 qualifiers. 4 qualifiers? 5? How many?
Whoa,
Pick a
that's
number, any number.
You're getting a little out of hand.
75.
Oh, jeez.
You said pick a number.
75 qualifiers.
They're just qualified.
Bree's been hanging on all for the entire show, basically. Have you not, Bree?
That's right,
Okay, Bree, you're a qualifier.
Thank you.
Where are you from, Bree?
I'm from Tacoma.
How old are you?
24.
Do you look like a nice piece of cheese? Okay, never mind. All right.
Melted.
What is a nice
Apparently
piece
she
of
doesn't
cheese?
get the reference.
Rusty.
I think she might have heard that before, though.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Yeah, what's up, T-Man?
You're a qualifier.
Sweet.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas, but I'm living on Fort Lewis right now.
Safe to say you're in the military.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No, they just have affordable housing. Beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, it is.
Hang on, Rusty. You are qualified with a shot at being on that damn party plane. Does that sound good?
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Okay, that's what he's talking about.
Yeehaw.
Finally, we know.
Michael. Just taking them in order, Terry.
Okay.
The dudes are flocking the
Yeah,
lines.
they are. They want to get on.
They're flogging the line.
Flogging Molly.
Michael, where are you from?
I'm from Mississippi, but I'm in Tacoma right now.
Okay.
Not a military guy.
You a military guy, too?
I'm not in the military.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And how old are you, sir?
I'm 23.
Congratulations on qualifying.
All right, good looking to you, man.
Okay. How'd you know? You saw my pictures?
You meant good looking out.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, Terry.
Oh, Terry gets the straight talk.
I even figured that one out.
Hell yeah.
Jeez. Well, I thought we just kind of make jokes already.
No, you were being serious, though. You thought I didn't get him.
I knew you got him.
Oh, dude. Justin, where are the ladies, Terry? Where are the ladies?
Welcome to my world.
Worlds are
You're
flocked.
right. I'm with you.
Phone lines are clogged with men. Justin.
Flush them out.
Yes, Justin. I'm not in the mood to flush them out, Terry. They've called in first. They deserve to be qualifiers. Yes, Justin.
Yeah.
Either that or maybe I'm turning gay. I don't know. Yes, Justin.
Yes.
I'm turning Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
If
You really think so?
Yes, Justin.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Vegas, or try to anyways.
Well, you're qualified. How about that?
Well, thank you.
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Inqua.
Uh-oh.
And how...
No animals are coming.
I was thinking about denying it. How old are you?
I'm 21, just turned.
And if I win, I'd like to bring Betsy. Okay, hang on.
She's a nice milking cow.
Terry, the reality is, even though you kind of got caught in the moment, and even though you're denying it now, when you said, now he meant DVD, you were honestly correcting
No, I
me.
wasn't.
Yes, you were. You were.
Oh, okay, I was. Yeah, I was. All right.
You were. I could tell by the way you said it.
Hey. All right, I was. All right.
Am I wrong? I mean, you don't have to, I could never extract
No, you're right.
with 100% certainty, but because
No, you're
so you
right.
can sit there and deny
You're
it,
right.
but I know.
Okay.
I saw the way you looked at me. I saw the way you said it.
All right.
So why are you denying it? Jeff. But you and Steven are very, very into that. Very into like, oh, I was just joking.
Well, because you maybe don't think that we actually have a joking
But that's
bone in
not
our
a
body.
joke. That's not the way you joke. That's not funny, and it's not a joke.
Okay.
Terry honestly thought I didn't get it, so she was correcting me, and then she felt foolish when she realized we all got it, and she's trying to deny it
She
now.
possibly couldn't have thought you didn't get something.
She thought I didn't get it. There's nothing wrong with that. There are things I don't get. Why you chose this one to finally correct me on? But you were wrong.
I was. I stand corrected.
All right. Well, now you can play that side, too, and it works very well. All right, Jeff, where are you calling from? All right, Jeff's not there. Okay, I think we got enough guys here. There it is.
Yeah, there is a lot of
There's our qualifiers for the morning. Sound good? Okay, take it a little dial ass home now. There you go.
The T-Man.